Fairly certain we are ready. Oh, is that what you see?
Yes.
He's got to right click and drag himself up and to the left. Back to the portrait. Like the home screen of loading onto the scene is like
Oh.
in the black.
Oh, what the hell is down there?
Another copy of all of our characters.
Oh.
We don't look down there. We're up here.
Oh, now my page is frozen.
I forgot about this picture where everyone's got conjunctivitis. Got people fucking bare ass farting on pillows in this fucking inn.
Oh no. Oh no. Sorry guys, I'm reloading my browser because I went down to delete those extra tokens that were there and it froze my shit up. like they're still there. Why are they still there? Okay, they're gone now. Alright. Who would like to recap last session?
I think Pondy should tell us about her maker and her what we did.
I remember what we did on the way to her. Oh, we fought the beast.
Big ass crocodile.
Yeah, the giant ass crocodile, and thankfully okay, so we went in pursuit of the beast from clues from Desmond's notes, hoping to find the remaining or some more shadow glass shards. I don't know if that was all of them. There. We did find the crocodile, and it was embedded with many shadow glass shards, which thankfully we also managed to fight it without it getting the jump on us, thanks to a skin that we threw into the water. So we were ready for it. And didn't catch anyone murder Pondy below the waves. Rob is now waiting to hear from. Sorry, no, Remy is now waiting to hear from his people in Noctaria to probably come and reclaim the Shadowglass shards that we retrieved, and we headed to go meet Augie, who is still the best, and that's the most important trait about her, and everyone appreciates that. She is we did eventually find her. It is her hut and Pondy's home is essentially an area that no one else is capable of finding, but they do live there with the knowledge, with the lizard folk in the area do know that they exist there and permit it. Augie herself is extremely magically talented, and her magics are a bit mind warping in a way. Rooms seem to expand, and food seems to appear at her will. And she has some sisters that are on a picture above her wall, and she needs to talk to Zethic, the Whiteford Knight, really badly.
Yeah, I think that pretty much covers everything.
Can people not find it magically? Is that the idea?
Her home?
Or is it just hidden well?
You're not sure.
Okay, I just didn't know if that had been explained.
No, it had not.
Just that Pondy knew how to get there, and the path seemed to make not the most sense.
Yeah. I will point out that technically you don't know who the other two women are in the portrait above the mantle. I think it is just your assumption that they are her sisters, but yes, that is the only correction I think I have for all of that. Yep. Nope. You were tracking down the beast. You killed the beast. You did retrieve the rest of the shadow glass. We did confirm that. You are now at the required amount. You filled up the progress bar. And then yeah, you came here and you've been having a conversation, and we ended sort of kind of in the middle of that conversation with the noticing of the portrait above the mantle. So you are sitting around a table full of food and drink and a very, very cozy, comfy hearth, with a very matronly woman, entertaining you all. What do you guys do? How do you continue the conversation?
Pondy can be heard humming outside, putting mushrooms in the garden.
Yes, Pondy is outside, but the rest of you have now noticed especially some of you who may have noticed the portrait above the mantle.
Bastion just ask, so who else is in the pictures there? Portrait there.
She'll smile warmly, and go, "Oh, those are my sisters."
What are their names?
The one on the left is Helson, and the other one is Veltic. And she just kind of rests her gaze on Zephic when she says that.
So, all right, I'll bite. Am I meant to believe that you're my aunt?
Well, you can disbelieve it all you want. Doesn't make it any less true.
I want to whisper to Bowie. Can you say he'll bite? Isn't that like dangerous?
No, not too dangerous.
Oh, here. I guess I should activate. We do have the spooky cabin landing page.
I suppose you've called me here in regards to her in some way?
Of course, dear.
Would you care to elaborate?
Certainly. I understand that what you went through must have been an ordeal. But I would have you know that my dear sister, your sweet mother, isn't fully passed on.
I'll raise my eyebrows a little bit, just kind of listen more intently.
No. It would take a lot more than what happened to kill one of us. However, I am in need of your assistance if we are going to bring her back.
By all means. That would provide a pretty sizable shortcut to my journey.
As expected. I request that you head to Noctarion, and I need you to bring me a book.
Do you know about where this book would be? It's a big-ass city, so I've heard.
Part of the problem in me not being able to acquire it myself. I'm certain that one of the noble families or one of the academies is in possession of it. I'm not sure which or who. But if you could bring me this book for reference purposes, I believe they are referring to it as the Dark Pages. If you can bring me this book, then we can get working on restoring her being in this world.
When you say restoring her being, what is her current state?
Probably a charred corpse. As per the incident of her death.
Well, yes, her fleshy body is no more, but we all people exist in multiple stages. However, only some of us are able to tap into the power of other stages of life. In this instance, my dear sister is no longer in her mortal shell. However, the other stages of herself exist elsewhere. They just have no host.
Is Helson alive?
Oh yes, no, she's fine.
Do you happen to know what my mother was trying to accomplish when she created me? Or are you guys in your coven of sorts spread across the swamp in a way where you're not actively communicating?
No, we spoke all the time. No, in fact, I would say that you exist in the same space that Pondi exists. We have companions, and we view them as our children, and we it's very complicated, but in short, she cared for you as her own, so it doesn't necessarily have to go much deeper than that. I'm sure it did, but if you can find any comfort in knowing that you were created just for the sake of creation. Well, and if that's not enough for you, then if you help me find this book, then you can ask her yourself when we bring her back.
I furrow my brow when she compares me to Pondi. I feel like in a more literal sense, I'm much more of her child than Pondi is to her.
Okay.
But I agree and think of my many siblings kind of as a basis to go off of. She was very clearly trying to do something.
Okay.
Seeing myself as her first successful draft of many. Do you know, I personally have never been to Noctarian, so do you know which of the noble families I could start with, aside from the obvious of finding my father?
No, I have no idea. I've spent no time in that place. But it seems that you have a companion who might. And he looks well read, too.
Quite read indeed, also.
Yeah.
Having need of the dark pages, in fact. I think it is much more than a simple mission.
But alas, our goals have finally aligned.
I have no need of the dark pages. In fact, there are many people in power that I wish to avoid who would surround such things.
Wouldn't taking it out of their grasp be more beneficial than leaving it where it is for them to just seize it whenever they please?
In my experience, it is best to allow people with incredible power to be out of mind. Hitting a wasp's nest with a baseball bat is a really good way to get stung by a wasp.
But it is fun, though.
It is not fun.
Yeah, I have to agree to disagree.
The kind of people who take interest in books like the Dark Pages are not to be trifled with again. And I glare at Augie.
She's smiling at you. Very warmly.
Augie, with your power, why do you not gather the Dark Pages yourself?
Well, what do you mean? What do you mean, my power?
You
I'm
seem
capable of-
adept in magic.
I'm capable of many magical things, but I'm not a warrior. I'm not a soldier. Do you think I intend to go in and kick down the door and murder a bunch of people? Not that I'm suggesting you do that.
It feels as though you're asking us to kick down the door and murder a bunch of people.
Not at all. I am simply asking for you to retrieve the book. There are many ways to retrieve things from people, simply by just asking nicely.
Sure, like being a witch in a swamp with lots of magic. That seems like an ideal way. What's the rub? With your powers, it should not be you sending novices by comparison to collect a book, probably surrounded by horrors that I can't even describe to my party.
Oh dear, it pains me so for you to speak so lowly of yourself. You wouldn't consider yourself novices, would you? Not after everything you've been through.
I assure you that when it comes to the path of the eclipse, I am merely a novice.
Well, then that leaves room to grow, doesn't it?
Right, I agree. We should send Pondi on its own. As a little plant monster, growth is in its nature.
Yes, well, she's been set on her path. If you're unwilling to do this, you are free to do so. I'm merely asking Zephic if he would be interested in participating in this event to bring his mother back.
Surely, I would argue that you have downplayed the threat of such an act.
The threat of what act? Bringing his mother back?
No, of gathering an important piece of necromancy from the path of the eclipse.
Oh, it's not necromantic. My sister's not undead. It is a powerful magical tome, but no necromancy.
I believe this is semantic in nature, what you're doing.
Well, then feel free to leave.
I stand up and walk outside.
Okay. Pondi, you notice Remy has left the cabin.
Pondi's outside with mushrooms in her eyes. We're walking around pretending to be a monster.
This game is so chaotic. She turns to Zeth and goes, "Well, how do you feel? How do you feel, dear?"
Well, I will certainly be completing this task with ease. I can simply stroll up to the Blightclaw family and ask for help. Surely, as a direct lineage from their line, they would be happy to assist.
Well, certainly. And if that accomplishes the job, then congratulations. It was an easy task. Well, if we're in agreement that you're going to go and find this for us, then feel welcome to camp outside of my cabin this evening. I unfortunately don't have the bed space to accommodate everyone, but it will be safe and it will be warm and comfortable. And I wish you safe travels, and I shall expect to see you as soon as you can return to here. Was there anything else?
Did she ever talk to Bastion about the general location of the flower that he's after?
Yeah, she said she was gonna put it on like a little map or like describe it for me in some way.
You asked her if she knew about it, and she said yes. She knows where it grows. There was no discussion past that.
I thought I asked. Well, in that case, are you able to show or like share a map I could copy to dig down where this flower grows.
Oh yes, you were looking for the grove that grows the violent sword shade, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. And she pulls out a quill of ink and paper, and she quickly sketches out a map from here to where the grove is. And she goes, now be careful. The grove is guarded by the Bloodfen tribe of the Meyer clan here in these territories. And they might not take too kindly to someone invading their spiritual grove. So, be careful. And if you happen to get caught, I would suggest maybe finding a way to peacefully negotiate with them as opposed to entering in, swords blazing.
Do you know what
there are
they
there are
tend to
quite a
speak?
lot of them. Well, they are lizard folk. They speak Draconic. So, and gifts tend to go a long way if you're trying to negotiate with them.
Is there certain things they like from your experience?
Alcohol, fighting, and meat.
Okay. Is it safe to give them PCP?
God damn. That could be considered a substance. So under alcohol, that might work actually.
Excellent. I know somebody with a lot of it.
We've come full circle.
Thank you for the tips.
Yeah, of course.
Bastion's gonna stand up and excuse himself and, slowly walk out as a rickety old man and go to find somewhere that dry to set up a tent based on her instruction.
Okay. What about the rest of you that are still in the cabin?
I'll try to draw the portrait of my mother in my notebook. This is the first time I've seen her.
Okay. Sure. I'll just you can say that you just do it. I don't need any kind of check.
Knowing that the inside of a witch's house is probably the safest it's gonna be, I'll just rest on the inside of her home.
Well, no, she invited you to camp outside. She didn't invite you to stay inside.
Okay. I'll just sleep underneath the skull that's adorning the front door.
Okay. Fen?
I'm so sorry. Say again.
You're the only one left in the cabin. I'm asking if there's anything you're doing.
Oh no, I'm good.
Okay. You all retire outside of the cabin, and the door will close behind you.
Pondy, upon finally bumping into Remy, would like to mention that he should be nice to Augie. She's very nice. He seemed very mean.
I nod, and under my breath I say, children are easily tricked.
I'm just gonna go find some nice swampy spot to rest for the night.
Okay.
Is Potty still capable of going back and talking to Augie real quick?
Yeah.
Potty would like to step in and ask Augie if she wants Pondy to go with them to Noctarian or to stay here.
No, dear. It seems like you found your way. Do you feel safe and confident with these people?
Yep.
Yeah. Then of course I want you to experience as many things as you want to experience.
All right. Potty runs back outside. Finds a money spot.
Okay. Yeah. No, a lot of it is very dry and comfortable here. I mean, you're still in the swamp, but the surrounding area is not.
Potty seeks the muddy spots on purpose.
Well, yeah, no, of course you can find one, but for the rest of you, yeah, no, like it's not hard to find a dry spot to camp and plenty of firewood and most of your camping essentials. It's actually weirdly easy to find comfortable amenities for camping in this area. So, anything else? I haven't really heard a consensus on what you guys want to do yet after you had that encounter.
I mean, is it later in the day?
You've been here maybe an hour or two?
But, like, what time did we get here? Like, is it night, is my question.
You got here in the evening.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was bedroll time.
I shouldn't sit down for the night. She said it was safe, so considering our other magics, it's probably safe. So I'm gonna pass out.
Okay.
Do we have enough details on this book that she wants us to find? That we'd be able to identify it if we saw it?
I feel like she left it intentionally vague.
You guys barely asked her any questions and one of you stormed off. So, no, you did not get very many details.
That's true. Unfortunately, my character is what they call burdened with knowledge. I know the kind of people who are around a book like the one she's asking to bring back. And that's necromancers and practitioners of blood magic. And she essentially tried to make it sound like it was a no big deal, walk in, ask someone for a book, walk out problem.
Maybe it's got a library checkout system.
It does not.
Is this something Bastion would know about as a fellow Noctarian?
Oh, you can give me a check.
What is society? Or
What's up, man bear?
What do you want to roll?
I mean, if it's necromantic in origin, like religion,
It is not. It is not.
Then, like religion or society, I think would be his like two ways to think of it.
It would either be society or arcana, or occultism, but not religion.
Best roll.
Okay, with a 20. Yeah, I'm sure you've heard of it. There are famous texts and famous writings of famous magic users. You know, same old song and dance, different flavor. So yeah, you've heard of something called the Dark Pages. You know that it's a Noctarian. Last you heard, it was sitting in a library of one of the academies. You don't know exactly where or who or what, but you know that it doesn't involve necromancy. It is arcana in nature. It is studied by wizards and studied magic users who are wishing to acquire knowledge. And don't get me wrong, it's called the Dark Pages. It's not sunshine and rainbows, but it very specifically is not necromantic in nature. It would be very clear if that were the case. But that's pretty much all you know of its existence, and that it's in Noctarian somewhere.
We'll share the little I know with the party.
Okay.
I think in the morning we should get the flower, and then we can work on the.
How far away is the flower based on the map?
It's gonna take you a couple hour hike.
Well, like we have to go back to Noctarian for, like, with the flower at the end of the day, so better to pick it up and bring it with us.
How far away is
opposite side of the swamp too, right? So like we may as well finish everything we have to do here first. You said it'd be like a week travel or something to get to Noctarian from here.
Yeah, getting to Noctarian is much more of a task.
Out of our current objectives, the flower is kind of the only one with a timeline.
The good thing with the magic items we've got is, kind of regardless of how long it takes to get back to the city, like the flower won't spoil, since I have that preserving rune, so.
What do you mean the flower won't spoil?
Well, like if it would, like you pick a flower, it doesn't stay fresh for ever.
Right.
But with the preserving rune, that's not the case.
Does the preserving room also preserve my dad? Because if not, we're still on a timeline.
Like, I mean, that's more the timeline, but unless your dad is non-magical food or drink,
Last time I
it would
checked,
not work.
it is not.
It's probably best to keep him that way. We were almost non-magical food or drink with that crocodile.
It's true.
You were non-magical food or drink.
Only in the very literal sense, before escaping twice. Speaking of which, should we maybe consider finding some food to go along with the other offerings we plan to make to the Meyer clan?
We can try. Pondy, how do you feel about sharing some of the stuff that's in your bag?
Oh, Pondy doesn't mind.
I don't know that it's a good idea, but they might like it.
This should be a big enough territory. There should be something around here large enough to hunt that might impress them.
Oh, we have a hunt reward already.
Yeah, but unfortunately we stripped all the meat off of it.
Also was in like a weird shadow glass state. I don't know that you'd want to feed that to people.
It's not about feeding it, they're just impressed by feats of strength because they like hunting and fighting.
Yeah, they like, well, fighting, alcohol, and meat. They are indeed lizardmen. I don't know how well they'd respond to a lizard-esque skeleton being presented to them. Maybe it would impress them, but they might also take it as some sort of weird threat.
Well, I can speak their language, so in case we can talk it out.
Andy's also capable of speaking with lizard folk. She knows Aruxi.
Bastion's gonna go to bed, though.
Alright. I mean, I think we're already set from a long rest because we traveled up here for days, right? But
It is evening.
Yeah. We should get some sleep. We can discuss scouting out the area for seeing how far away either the Meyer clan is or the nearest thing that we could hunt to bring them some meat in the morning.
Pondy's excited about meeting Grisk again, possibly meeting Grisk again. She has many friends. Remy, any thoughts?
I shake my head because I was deep in thought. What? Thoughts on what?
Well, we're gonna go get your flower for your dad tomorrow.
I think that's a great idea.
Okay, good night. All right, long rest. Unless something else is happening.
Okay. All right, long rest. Go ahead and hit the buttons if you're missing anything.
I don't think I missed anything, but I'll hit the button anyway.
Yeah. I love getting interrupted with text messages in the middle of when the people who are texting me know I'm in the middle of something.
You must be Rob playing League of Legends right now.
Yeah, hold on, my mom's calling.
Okay. All right. You've all chosen to end the day. You long rest. You will wake up comfy, cozy. There is breakfast sitting outside of your tents on like a picnic table situation. Anything you can think of, it's there. Anything. Weirdly enough, if if any of you are the type of people to wake up and think, what do I want for breakfast today? Whatever you were thinking about is on the table. Yeah, you get a good start to your morning. And where would you like to go from here?
My proposal is we head off into the swamp, hunt along our way to see if we can find any game that might be shareable and try to get a flower.
Okay. Anybody else? Any input, suggestions? So you're just gonna go hunting?
Yeah.
I'd say more like head towards the flower and keep an eye out. If we can hunt, awesome. But if not, not the biggest deal.
Okay.
I think we should have Bowie lead the way for.
We do play on Foundry, yes.
There. So we can scout.
Okay. So nothing else here while you're in Augie's cabin?
Do we have to walk past our cabin to get back to Noctarian? I'm sorry.
We're right outside our cabin, right? Or you mean like
on our way back?
You're right outside her cabin. No, to get to Noctarian, you leave the Mirestone territories.
I'll pop in really fast and see if she will answer some questions about the book.
Okay. Yeah, no, she'll. The door will open. She's sitting in the armchair again, next to a warm fire, drinking tea. With a. Gosh, she a crumpet girl? Yeah, she's probably a crumpet girl. Bit of tea and crumpets, and when you come in, she will greet you and say good morning.
Good morning. We're about to head out into the Meyer clan territory, but I don't think anybody asked. What do you know of this book and like who currently has it or where it could be found?
Like I said last evening, I know it's a Noctarian. I don't know who's currently in possession of it. That's why I was hoping Zephic would be willing to go and find it for me. Well, for us, rather.
I would ask, and it would be pertinent to see if you had any other information to share.
That's all I know about its whereabouts.
Well, thank you, and thank you for.
Andy shouts from behind Bastion somewhere outside. What's that look like?
She'll walk over to Pondy and go. And she'll pat you on the head, and she'll go. I think it's last I remember, it was supposed to be a large gold-bound tome with purple coverings, and it's got a big lock on it with a not really a lock. Sorry, that's a GM mistake. Like a clasp that keeps the book, held closed. That's got some like arcane symbol on it. That's just very fancy, very intricate. But yeah, it's a purple backed book bound with like gold plating on the metal that like keeps everything together. It should stand out, basically.
Thank you, Rocky. See you later.
Call it a clasp or something, because lock is it doesn't need a key.
Okay.
So okay. All right.
Stay by and head out into the swamp.
Cool. All right, you guys are headed towards the Swordshade Grove. All right, go ahead and whoever's leading the scouting party, go ahead and give me a survival check. I'm assuming that this is a Fen job. If he is at his computer, which I don't know if he is.
Bowie, are you alive?
Yeah.
Roll survival.
All right. Buttons. Wow. That's about right.
That's not great.
Anytime my character needs to do something my character's canonically good at, my dice are like,
we need to get you the assurance feat.
hold my beer.
Okay. Well, luckily, that's not a critical failure, so you don't get lost. However, it's just going to take you more time. Okay. You are going to spend a couple of hours trying to follow this map. And after about three-ish hours, you get halfway. You do manage to find yourself halfway. And I think your typical marching order is you have plenty of room, so I think this is appropriate. Let me activate everyone. This seems like the proper marching order as you are trudging through the swamp. So you sort of just come to this section of swamp. It's very watery. It's not super deep, so you're not like trudging through waist deep water or anything. It's maybe in the deepest parts it might be knee height. So I mean we're not worried about any sort of rough terrain or anything. You're still walking okay in here. You're traveling through. So, I'm gonna say, how would you want to? Because obviously, a lot of this is water, right? So show me the path you guys would want to take to easily get through this strand, this section of swamp here.
How's that?
How's what? I don't know.
I'm using the measuring tool to like draw a path.
Okay, you guys are gonna you're gonna try to go over here and then hit over here and then just kind of take the shortest route through the waters that you can.
Yeah, we're just gonna walk along each embankment until we get to the shortest parts.
Okay.
Maybe jump across in a couple spots if it's narrow enough.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and get yourselves where you want to be over on this one. On this sort of middle portion here.
Why do I still have guidance? Guidance immunity. That should be gone, obviously.
Rob?
I'm sorry, I spaced out fully.
You're okay.
I'm supposed to decide where I'm positioning for this.
Yeah, on this little embankment with everyone else.
This isn't necessarily. Let me.
Yeah, you're fine.
Assess. Yeah, this is fine.
Okay.
We're hopping around in this.
All right.
Do we see any sign of the blood thing? Because we should be in their territory at this point, right?
Yeah, you've been in their territory. They don't exactly mark their territory. At least not with like physical things that you're aware of. There's no signs. There's no symbolism with structures or anything.
No signs of hunting parties though, or patrols or anything of that.
No, you've not seen any lizard folk. But to be quite honest, that's kind of expected. Okay. If I could everybody press that little d20 in that encounter box there.
Okay, I have a question.
I have an answer.
Can I start this fight in stealth?
Yeah, if you guys were sneaking, you guys were scouting. Yeah, so go ahead.
Well, do I need to do... Can I... Hold on, let me pull up my character sheet real quick.
Louis' thing gives us all a +1 circumstance bonus, right? For him leading the way on a scout.
Now, is it alright to... Oh, see, will this allow me to roll stealth on the initiative roll?
I should bring up a box asking you which skill you want to use. The only caveat is though that you can't decide on a person-by-person basis. It's either the group rolls because you're all stealthing.
Oh, that's fine.
So
I'll just do perception. That's fine. It's not a major... I just wanted to be the chance to, like, use sneak attack, because I'm not sure how I'm ever going to fit that into, like, a combat where, like, they pop out and we're just, like, in combat.
Well, sneak attack is usable on anything that is off guard.
Okay.
So if you either have a flank or if you can just give them the off guard condition, that is you can get the sneak attack.
Don't forget to give yourself the +2 from Bowie.
Yeah, the +2.
Oh, then mine's a 27, but I'm fine with 25.
Yeah, so when the roll pops up, I think because the scouting thing only gives +1, so I think manually we just have to remember to do the +2. Okay. All right. As you are traveling through the swamp, Bowie, you hear some bubbling and movement in the water from over here.
Okay. Let's point out the general direction to the party. Remind me again what that action's called?
I don't.
No.
But I think you have to know where something is. I don't think you can just like general area it.
I have to actually have line of sight on something for it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's
I
incredible.
get some
Like,
chaos.
I've never done
Whoa.
Pathfinder before, and this is only my second like D&D style.
You're last in
No,
the
This
initiative
is
anyway.
incredible. My DM.
But yeah, that's why
awesome.
I saw myself get last.
My DM
and went,
set
okay, I guess
all
I
of
got a
this
minute.
stuff
Like,
up.
you know what I mean? Like,
Let's just. Oh, I don't really want to move then.
Take the wheel.
Yeah, let's just. It's 2 points.
Oh, thank you so much for the follow.
A 1 point action, right?
Yeah, it's 2 actions
This
to
is
ready.
this is our Pathfinder
Right,
game. It's
let's,
usually every other
let's
week,
Ready.
and there's a bunch of
I'm gonna ready a hunt prey, and I'll use the
Okay.
last.
Here's a playlist with a bunch of our stuff if you're interested.
action point to start juggling one of my bottled lightnings.
Okay. All right, go ahead and hunt your prey. All right. What is this thing's movement? It sucks. It's very slow.
Jelly.
It is very slow. It moves 15 feet. It is dragging ass. Oh no, you're the first thing. We can get to you. Alright. Just gonna move up to you. And in its very large amorphous form, you see this sort of like bald tendrils sort of lift up and try to fucking clock you in the face as hard as it can. And it is targeting you. And it hits you. So please take 17 damage, Fen. And then... it is going to try to grab you. Oh, and you are restrained, so this yellow sticky substance reaches out with this tendril and it smacks you in the face, and it just sticks onto you and like wraps around you. And it burns to shit. As the green damage in the damage roll there is acid damage. And you are restrained by it. But that is the end of its turn. Remy, it's your turn.
Is that green? Is that persistent damage?
No, it is not.
Okay, I have a question. Can I do a reaction to someone else getting attacked?
Do you have an ability that lets you do that?
I'm asking you if I can act as a reaction to some, because I have a reaction ability I can do for sure.
Oh, you don't get a reaction until you've had your turn. So, in this case, no. What action is it, Amy? Is it by the way?
It is, hold on. It is Blood Vendetta.
I think that's only when it hits you, right?
Let me check.
I think it usually says the condition that it would activate under.
Yes, it does have to be attacking me. I was hoping I could use it if it was attacking my brother.
Oh, no, sorry. It's only when
it is me, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right, that's on me. My bad.
No, you just got the spell. You're good. But it is your turn.
Oh,
did I add... Oh, we did add restraint. Good, okay.
Well, first, because I don't usually do this right away as a fight starts before I act, I'm going to cast Courageous Anthem. I'm going to need a 30 or 60-foot emanation, please.
Is there not the box that says place 60-foot emanation?
Yeah, you're right. I'm emanating?
I will go ahead and I'll start dragging it onto every party member.
Then I think the best course of action is going to be... Oh, man, I think that... I have to decide between my two new favorite spells. Hold on one sec. I'm going to use Cutting Insult.
Okay.
So I'm going to need the jelly to roll a DC 20 will save. It easily does. What happens if it's a success? It takes half mental damage and no persistent damage and still gets frightened 1. Disgusting garbage jelly monster. And then I'm gonna just roll it normal and you can half it.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I have to take an easy way for me to remove the persistent damage. I think halving it will just make it so it doesn't take persistent. It would take 6.
Okay.
Oh, it took 0 damage? It can't take mental damage? That's depressing.
It ain't got no brain. I will remove it. It did apply the bleed damage for some reason. I don't know why it did that, even though I succeeded. I think it just assumed. I took it off. It's fine. Okay, was that all your turn?
All 3, yeah.
Okay. Bastien.
Well, since the anthem is up, I don't need to bless quite yet.
Not quite yet.
I'll cast Benediction.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah, let me drag some spell effects. Did we apply it to...
And then, can I attempt a knowledge check against the ooze? Is that Arcana?
You can certainly attempt a recall knowledge. It is occult.
Is this in the macro or is it just off the sheet fine?
It's basic action macro. I think there's a recall knowledge, isn't there? Okay. What does it say you rolled?
I don't know. It's a secret.
Oh. Okay, I see. You succeeded. You get, this is an ochre jelly. You get one question regarding, all the things you can ask.
Any, like, special abilities it has?
Yeah. It's got a motion sense. It's got an acid, and the acid damages only flesh, not bone, stone, wood, or other materials. But the big one is split. Whenever an ochre jelly is hit by an attack or effect that would deal slashing, piercing, or electricity damage, and the ochre jelly has at least 10 HP, the jelly splits into two identical jellies with half the original HP. One jelly is in the same space as the original, the other appears in an adjacent unoccupied space. If no space is unoccupied, it automatically pushes creatures and objects out of the way to fill a space. GM decides if an object or creature is too big or sturdy to push. Yeah, that's the big one.
Can I share that with the party, or is that like an action to do?
No, you get 6 seconds of free speaking, so as long as you keep it to something that would be reasonable within 6 seconds.
Don't shock, stab, or shock it. Slash.
So, okay.
That's my turn.
So that is your turn. Zethek.
My weapon does slashing damage, so
I mean, that does. It's still. I mean, if I understanding that ability correctly, it does the damage, and then the remaining HP is split in half.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, we still need to attack at some point. I doubt we have enough bludgeoning damage.
It still hurts it. Yeah, it still takes the damage.
Yeah.
okay. Does it, like, when it splits, is it like a new entity, or are they both on the same initiative?
I don't know how Foundry handles that. It's going to be on the same. They're going to go on the same turn. At least they should. I haven't experimented with this in the system yet, so we'll see what it tries to do. But either way, what are you doing?
I sort of slash at it then.
Okay. Okay.
Oof, that's a big hit.
Wait, it takes no damage.
Oh, I was okay. So I was wrong.
We've been baited.
I forgot. Sorry.
GM bait feels bad.
You technically didn't get that information anyway. You just got the ability, which doesn't. The ability doesn't state what its resistances and stuff are. So, I only feel a little bad. Okay.
Well,
Have half of 150 is 75, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll give my bug 2 actions in that case, and he'll stomp on one of them, because that does bludgeoning damage. So
Yeah,
I don't make a million of these things.
I do have to actually roll a brand new initiative for this second jelly. Okay. So you're having the bug stomp now?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it is multiple attack penalty with the bug. At
Yes.
this point.
Okay.
It's incredible. Doing some stomping.
It's still damage, right? It's like,
Yeah.
Alright, I think that was all 3 actions, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
do I want to? I don't know if I want to help try and control these. They're
It's not
very
your turn.
slow. Oh. Is it not?
It is not.
Oh, there's another one. Fucking snakes!
Fucking snakes. It seems that the denizens of the swamp know to stick around for meals when they run into the ochre jellies of the swamp. Alright, Pondy, please take 4 damage, and then I need a... just click on DC 17 Fortitude there.
How is your AC only 12?
They're oozes, dude. There's...
No, I like Pondy's. Oh, never mind. I read Pondy's AC wrong.
Yeah, you did.
I thought like it rolled a 19 and hit by a 7.
Nope. Pondy's AC is 19. Okay. That was that. Pondy, now it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna target the. Oh, I don't like the snake right next to me. Alright, I'm gonna target the more damaged jelly. Gonna cast a crushing ground on it.
Whoa, 1 second. Does... Oh no, okay. It's not coiled, so it can't use that. Okay. It's just one creature.
It's a targeted, it's a target
Yeah.
spell, and it does damage. And if it fails the save, it takes a circumstance penalty.
Okay. Target is going to take full damage. It's off guard, and it basically can't move because you reduced its speed by 10.
Bully stink, baby.
All right, that was good.
And I will use my final action to try and get away from this snake. This snack.
Okay, and again, it was not coiled, so it does not get to use its reactive strike.
And that's all 3 actions.
Okay.
There's another snake. There's another snack.
There are indeed 2 snakes. All right, and this one's also going to get 1 bite attack.
Rolled a
Okay.
29. Alright, I am reacting to this idiot
Yeah.
with blood blood vendetta
Oh, okay, cool.
because you somehow like outrolled my already high AC by 1,000,000.
22 is a pretty high AC for a level 4.
Yeah, I can go to 24 and he still hits me.
I rolled pretty high.
Alright, I blood vendetta this idiot snake.
Okay. Let's resolve the bite damage first, and then the fortitude save, and then yeah, your blood vendetta will absolutely go off. So please take your 10, and then your fortitude save right there. You're all good, and then now it is going to make a will save DC, and it's going to fail.
That's unlucky, you little bitch.
It'll fail very miserably.
How dare you bite me, scum!
Okay, so it's going to.
Why didn't this roll? Hold on. This should have rolled damage, but it didn't. This is
it's
just
persistent, right?
Yeah, it's just. But it's still a 2. Oh, do you take 2d6 every time you bleed?
Yeah, on its turn.
Yeah.
Start taking,
go.
Yeah.
Enjoy getting fucked, stupid snake bitch.
Oh, and it's got weakness to piercing and slashing until the bleeding stops. So, so on its turn, it'll take 2d6 persistent damage. How do I assign that again?
I knew I would like this spell. I was hoping I could use it to react to Bouillon getting hit by stuff.
Okay, its bleed damage is going. Cool. Great. Bowie, it's your turn. You are still restrained by the jelly in front of you.
Yeah, I know. I have to escape first.
Jesus.
Hero point.
You did not escape.
Well,
you could hero point.
These things are really easy to kite. In particular, the one that you're next to. It can only move 5 feet.
Abbott's right. You could hero point.
That's true.
You should strongly consider hero pointing.
Yeah, I have to.
Okay.
Much better.
Great. You are no longer restrained. Let's take that off of you.
Is he still immobilized though? Or is that
no.
too?
No, he's fully escaped, I think.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. 2 points left. Let us go ahead and shoot the jelly that is directly in front of me.
Wait.
Whoa, why are you trying to split these in half? This isn't a good strategy.
Well, okay, so you had a bottle of lightning in your hand, correct?
I do.
Juggling it, right?
Don't do that either.
So you were juggling that. So where do you want to go from there?
I mean, I can use another action point, right? If I'm not moving, I can just persist the juggle for another action point.
But you don't. As far as
I
I'm aware,
feel
you don't
like
have
dropping the
anything
bottle
else.
lightning is an enormous mistake.
It is.
Okay, I'm not. Hold on. Right, okay, relax. I'm just saying the only thing in your hands currently is the bottle of lightning. You don't have a weapon drawn. Where are you going from there?
Wait, I thought he was juggling the bottle lightning. I thought his
Right.
crossbow was in his hand still.
Yeah.
You didn't announce any sort of weapon pulled out. The only thing I know is that you took the time to pull out the bottle of lightning.
I started juggling it.
Okay, so I mean, so then because you switch between your halberd and your crossbow a ton, so I don't know. Do you want me to assume
You
were
told
one or the
me
other?
a couple of sessions ago to assume that I'm always crossbow by default. But I'm just holding the crossbow by default. That's what I've done every combat. Every combat I just
That does check out.
I'm just wandering around with my crossbow.
That conversation did happen. Yeah.
That's fine. I don't remember that, but thank you for reminding me. So crossbow and you're
Sorry.
juggling a bottle of lightning. Cool. No, that's fine.
So, yeah. So I would like to do just a regular shot against the jelly. And my understanding is that if I don't persist the juggle, I'll drop the bottle, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. And I would not like to do that. So here. Now does it matter? For whatever reason, when I click on the when I try to do my damage for the jelly, it's like defaulting it to acid for my precision. I don't know why.
No, why?
Probably because it's immune to your other things.
Yeah, I feel like there's a good chance this thing.
It's
doesn't
actually
do damage
defaulting
when
the
it's full.
Courageous Anthem to acid as well. I have no idea.
That's odd.
I think it's just because it's the first one on the list.
That would make sense. Alright.
Alright, so we have continued to create monsters whilst not doing damage.
AoE,
Well, it does half
but
their
it's-
health, so it's technically doing damage.
Yeah,
It
I did
doesn't-
half their health.
It doesn't do half their health. The same amount of health exists with more monsters to kill that
No,
all
it
get
splits
to
their
attack.
health in half.
Yeah, but now there's an extra one.
There's the same amount of total health and more attackers.
Yeah, but if you have like an AoE that actually damages them, it does do damage.
Yeah, but we need to stop hitting them with physical. We need to, like, if you're gonna, like, marshal the snakes off of the casters. Like, the jellies are very easy to
That was
claim.
going to be my intention on my thing. I'm just saying that if you had like an
Oh.
AoE that is,
I'm just saying that the person who just marshaled one to half it and put himself in more danger instead of shooting the snakes.
That was not my understanding of how this worked. My understanding was they take the damage and then it gets
But
split
then,
in half.
but then Zat proved that to not be the case
Yes,
when
so
he did his
we
turn.
didn't. Well, because like, they pretty much don't take physical damage from what I can tell, except for bludgeoning possibly. But piercing and slashing, I'm guessing, does no damage to them because they're oozes.
I'll read the split again.
The split is what we learned about, not their resistances.
Yeah, so the split is whenever an ochre jelly. Okay, so they kind of word it weirdly so that it implies that they don't take the damage, but it's not explicit. Whenever an ochre jelly is hit by an attack or effect that would deal slashing, piercing, or electricity damage, and the ochre jelly has at least 10 HP, it splits into two identical jellies with half the original's HP. So, and I did own up that when we discussed earlier, I did say it does take the damage still, and then I'm just dumb, and I was wrong. So I owned up to that.
Okay. I mean, if they split down far enough, they go sub 10 and then they start dying.
They still don't die just because you shoot things at them.
Okay, was that 3 actions? I think it was, right? It was breakout, continue
No,
juggling, and
I
then
guess.
fire, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. It's Jelly 2, and Jelly 2 has a Rat Man to attack. Is Jelly 2 targeting? Yeah, there it is.
Did Bastion put out Bless? So like when my Courageous Anthem is gone, will we still have the Bless?
Bastion has an AC emanation going on right now.
Okay.
I forget what it's called.
But I think his intention was to put out the Bless once your Courageous Anthem goes away.
Yeah, he has Benediction right now, which gives us everyone 1 AC in the animation.
Okay. Oh, I missed! Oh, I missed! Okay. Let's see if I continue to miss. Oh, that one hit. So Zethic, please take 19.
Oof.
And then it's gonna try to grab you. Which it does. You are grabbed. Okay, Jelly 1 is still on Buoy. It's a hit. Just barely. Please take your 14. It is going to try to grab you again as well. And it's going to fail. I think it only gets one, so yeah, so it's just gonna... Yeah, it's gonna miss that.
It's gonna miss.
Yep, alright, Remy, it is your turn. Courageous Anthem is gone. I'm gonna get rid of the glowing spell effect that is Disco Raving the Party.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my last second rank spell to Biting Words the low Ochre Jelly.
It didn't take mental damage before. Does that?
It's
like, have
sonic
mental
damage.
Oh, nice.
Okay. And
Which,
by
wait,
one...
you should go for the one on the right. The one on the left is debuffed already. Well, I guess one in the middle's easy to hit, but it's also critical.
They're both about the same, so you're attacking this one?
Yeah, the one in the middle, yeah. So then...
Okay.
I think I have it targeted? Nope, I just
Yep, you do now. Yep.
I have annihilated that piece of shit.
I think you did. Roll damage and he'll take double.
An explosion of jelly.
Oh, I have it heightened also, so do I... It should be... 46. It should be... No, it should have another,
Yeah, it should have the additional 2d6.
Yeah, but... Oh, then you take double, so it'd be 8d6, and then I rolled all ones, pretty much.
Oh, no.
It takes 12, I guess. Cool. That sucks. Can I hero point damage? Holy fuck.
No,
I rolled
unfortunately.
3 ones?
Yeah, that's... Oh, I'm sorry, bud.
I'm gonna try to demoralize the giant viper next to me with my last point.
Okay.
Let me, hit it with that. I have succeeded in demoralizing it.
You did. It is... Frightened. Oh. It automatically play one. There we go.
And that's my turn.
Correct. Cool. Bastian.
I will Doctor's Visitation to Stride and Battle Medicine as a single action.
Yep. The medic archetype coming in hot. Yeah, targeting Buoy.
We're gonna hit Buoy.
Okay. Ancient guy, yeah, but what's the move speed on that? Is that like a mall walk hustle over there? Like,
It's really weird. It seems like he should take like forever to get here, but he just fucking makes it work. It's really odd.
I imagine Bastion is a mall walker for sure.
Oh, no.
Oh, he just murdered Buoy.
No, he didn't critically fail, but he just,
Okay.
he just doesn't heal him any. I think that's the first one you failed.
No, I failed one before. And then I will put up.
Combat, though.
I will put up Bless from my beads.
Okay.
So I have 2 things going.
No, not heal.
Oh, did I click the wrong one? Sorry.
You did. Yep, there we go. I will put Aura Bless on... Oh, it's already on there. Okay.
I don't think it is.
I see an Aura on you.
That's Benediction. I have both.
Oh.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah, got it now. Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, no, okay, I see. Right. Oh, and it's working now. Hooray! It's actually applying to everybody in the Oreo. Cool. That was all 3. Now it's this jelly's turn. Yummy old man.
Go fuck off.
Alright, if
Yep,
you would please take your 18 damage. Ooh, and you are restrained. Right. Zethik, it's your turn.
So I'm grabbed at the moment.
Yeah, I think you're just grabbed. I don't think you're restrained.
I can still like do an action like without having to escape, right? Or do I have to roll to escape first?
Yeah, grabbed, you're held in place, you are off guard and immobilized. If you attempt to manipulate action, like attacking things, you have to succeed at a DC 5 flat check, or the action is lost.
How do I make an escape roll?
Should be in the basic action macro directory. It is there's escape, and it'll let you choose either athletics or acrobatics. Obviously, you choose whichever one is better, and as long as you're targeting the one that has you grabbed, which I think is number 2 here.
Fucking get.
So you can technically try again. It's just that multiple attack penalty because it is an attack trade action.
Wait, he can choose between athletics and acrobatics here?
Yeah, so athletics is obviously you like ripping the grip off of you, and then acrobatics is like slipping your way out. Yeah, escape lets you.
I feel like you attacked its strength there, right?
Yeah, I'm better at athletics than acrobatics.
Yeah, the DC is the same. It's just letting him choose which one is better for him.
He's choosing his extra roll strength.
Like, the DC is always a 23. I thought it's not a like athletics versus athletics.
The jellies is constant because that's I think it's based on its I don't remember what number it's based off of, but I think it's athletics. But yeah, so he gets to choose whether athletics or acrobatics.
So he can either oppose athletics with acrobatics. Okay, gotcha.
Does it count as like an attack roll? Like I would take
it is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to hit an 18 here on a reroll to land it. Just
Okay, I'm just gonna stay grappled and I'll just punch the other one, I guess.
Okay, so you're gonna try to punch number 1.
oh, we can take that.
Okay.
Oh, what?
Sure.
A little critical, but it's probably dead off of 10 anyways.
Well.
Oh, well,
It is. Oh no. Oh,
It's not one.
I didn't roll the
It's at
crit.
1. It is at 1.
It should be dead. It should take 20.
Oh, you didn't.
You
roll the
didn't
crit.
take the damage.
Oh, I thought you had to roll the crit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I pressed the wrong button. So I do punch it to pieces. It is now gone.
I'm not even gonna bother with the numbers. I'm just gonna get rid of it because you're right. It had 1 hit point left, and you would have done at least 5 or 6 extra to it.
I may as well punch the one that's grappling me as well for my third action.
Okay, and then remember this is at -10.
It only has like 12 AC. It's still not unreasonable to hit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Rob's chat has an interesting suggestion for our next Tarkana if we tried licking them.
Well, you can certainly try. This Viper is going to go after Zethik because the easier target is the one that is coiled up inside of the ochre jelly already. Okay, so Zethik, please take 11, and then give me that fortitude save.
That's
Ooh.
insane.
Fail.
Can I use my hero thing on the fort save?
Sure. Go ahead and mark it off of your sheet, and then re-roll it.
That's actually crazy. Okay.
Oh no, you were so close. Okay. All right, so
I will
stay.
command it to kneel, though. And drop prone or take persistent mental damage.
Okay, I'm gonna roll your poison damage first. And then it's going to drop prone because it is a snake. It is dumb. All right, Pondy, it's your turn.
Well, I guess I will use my other focus point on another crushing ground on Jelly 3.
So another reflex save that it's probably going to fail miserably because it's only got a +4. Oh, no shot!
Still succeeded. That's what.
It'll still
take half damage. Yeah. So half damage of this.
Yo, dude, that's crazy. It's literally only got a +4.
Yeah, the DM dice are on tonight, boys.
I hate this. Hey, I haven't crit anybody. You guys have crit me.
Yet? Wait, are you saying we haven't crit you? As if you're all of these characters?
No.
Yep. Here we go, dude. Now it's us versus him.
I've
known all along.
Oh my, you're being so dramatic.
I will raise my shield for my remaining action.
Cool.
And that's my turn.
Okay. This one is. Oh, this one takes some
2d6 and it's frightened.
Yeah. How do
frightened
I?
Until the end of this turn.
How do I? Oh, I click this to roll it.
Yeah, it deigned to attack me.
I know, right? How dare it? Okay. And it is frightened, so, but it's still going to attack you. It's just going to be worse at it.
Yeah. Okay, question. If it rolls a 24 into a 24, is that a hit or a miss?
Nimble dodge, it would still hit because it's exact.
Okay. Then it is what it is, I guess. Plus 11, kind of sucks.
Well, it should have rolled. Why did
it? Why didn't it get it? It shouldn't have been able to roll a pure number.
Yeah, I don't. Why did it not add the -1 for frightened?
Okay, let's do it this way. I nimble dodge. It takes -1 for being properly frightened, and it misses.
Well, no, because if the frightened had applied for, I don't know why it didn't, but because
it would have hit by 1, and then I would have reaction nimble dodge.
It would have missed. Oh wait. Okay,
yeah, it would have hit by 1, and then I would have nimble dodge reaction, and it would have missed.
Yes. Okay. So yeah,
but that does not hit.
Yeah, correct. I don't. Why did that not apply?
Also, I don't know that my benediction is.
No. It's 21. It's 21. Okay. Wait, actually, no. On my sheet, my armor class says 22. So my armor class should be 23.
But is it 22 at the moment with my +1, or like?
Where would I see it without? Like, I'm just looking at it on my character sheet. It says 22.
I think your armor class is normally 21.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I think you're getting the +1.
And then I'd be 24, and it should have had a 23 with the frightened there.
Yes. Yep. So it'll miss that first attack. I
backflip, and it misses. I just want that. That's canon.
Absolutely. It is going to try to attack you a second time.
It hits me anyways. Oh wait, no, it's still frightened.
It's still
Oh, it still hits though because I don't have nimble dodge again. I can't re-react.
Yeah. Alright, there's the damage, and then the fort save. You're fine.
Stop trying to poison me, and why is everyone running from everything?
And then it's going to coil itself as its third action. Bowie, it's your turn.
Okay.
Wait, why did you just reroll? You should that's not damage you should take yet.
No,
it's the beginning of your turn.
Sorry, I forgot that persistent is at the end of its turn, but I applied the 9 already, so we'll just take the 9. That's fine.
Do you want to do the 8? You should just reroll the next turn. Like I don't know if you want to use that for the next turn.
No,
Who knows? It may already be dead.
It's supposed to happen at the end, but I just rolled it. I rolled manually at the beginning because I forgot.
Does it do that automatically? Like, did it roll that automatically for you? Oh, that's
yes,
sick.
it did.
Okay.
It did. Yeah. So that was my fault, but it's going to take the 9 because that was the higher number. That's totally cool. But sorry, it's Bowie's turn.
Hit it with your frying pan.
Don't split it again.
Yeah.
It's really low. If he hit, I mean, yeah. If he has any form of bludgeoning damage, he
Use that fucking frying pan.
yeah.
I have a form of bludgeoning damage, but I don't.
Your fist is a form of bludgeoning damage.
I'm just gonna sheath my bottled lightning and drink a health potion.
Okay.
My entire turn.
Someone attack. Wait, what is the AC on these Vipers? Is it someone's attacked them, right?
No, I was hoping
no.
someone would attack one.
Yeah.
I wanted to, but I'm grappled by a big ass fucking jelly.
Right. Okay.
Oh, you only have a minor? You're not drinking a lesser?
Yeah, we split lessers last time, right? Everyone should have one, I think.
Well, I'm sure he has some in his inventory. I'm just double checking.
I don't have any in my inventory. I might have forgotten to add them.
Hold on one second. Let me check the. Oh no, we haven't split the.
I have.
Gonna get to
Yeah,
town.
We didn't
haven't
split the
potions in my
giant lesser
inventory.
healing potions
Oh,
bottle.
We'll solve that after combat. You would have been able to do that with Augie. Okay. That was your turn.
Yep.
So it's Orca Jelly's number 2.
I don't think Arcagello number 2 is going to interact with me. I'm just going to get up for a second.
Alright, Zethic, please take 19. It's deceiving. I'm seeing the green of Zethug's bar, when in reality you're at 9.
Oh, is that that's what that is?
Yeah, because it looks like he's healthy, and he's very much not.
Yeah.
Alright, that was the first action. You're already grabbed by it. Oh. You're already grabbed by it. Oh, unfortunately, that means it doesn't even need to attack you. Go ahead and roll. Go and roll me that fortitude save there.
Nice. I can't roll save rolls to save my fucking life. Jesus Christ.
Well, it wasn't a critical failure, so you're only taking 1d8 plus 3 plus 2d4.
And one
And I
health.
rolled real bad, but... Oh my god, you are at 1. Holy shit.
It's all according to plan. I'm just keeping the damage off of the rest of the party.
Yeah, it's just gonna constrict you again. Go ahead and roll that DC 23 fortitude save again.
Okay, goodbye, guys.
Oh no. Well, okay. We'll just give you the damage again. Because it's not gonna kill you. I'll be right back 1 second, guys. Sorry, I gotta use the restroom.
Dad, have you rolled over a 6?
I haven't rolled over a 10 on any kind of save ever,
That's insane.
despite having
And that's
an
like all that
insane
Fen Nat
modifier.
20 is on is like fortitude saves.
Yeah, I have like a plus like 12 to a fort save, so the fact that I can't pass any of these is actually wild.
My turn's about to be like literally nothing, unfortunately. My chance of escaping being restrained is virtually 0.
Just hit it with your staff.
I can't. My only things I can do are attempt to escape. I can't cast, I can't punch it, I can't hit it with my staff.
You guys need to relax.
I'm relaxing all over the floor right now.
I'm gonna save the day, and then Bastion can just heal us. I see one more marshal use a fucking marshal ability on one of these things. I'm gonna find you outside of game and give you a fucking noogie in Minecraft.
The second that these Vipers came on the screen, I wanted to attack the Vipers instead. I just have not been allowed to.
I just knew Pat saw them and ran the fuck away, and I knew as soon as that happened that I was gonna have snakes on me.
It's Ursa. Sorry, we're on the jelly still. Or we're on Remy.
Oh, no, the jelly's turn is over. We're waiting for young Trixie to get back.
What is Zethic's actual health bar? Like
he's dead.
Zero.
No, he's dead.
He's dead. He's down. Okay.
All right, so your ochre jelly's done, right?
Yes.
So the jelly
it is.
fucked him up. Is that what happened?
Yes.
Okay.
He was grabbed,
Right.
so he ended up restricting him a bunch.
I noticed that the giant viper next to me has coiled. Fucking coward that deigned attack me. I turn away from it, and I continue my audio barrage on the jelly the third.
Okay.
We get the I'm gonna put one into this just so I can pop this back into chat. But this is my second attack of biting words.
Yes. Yeah. You don't have to recast it.
No, I know. I just wanted to have it in chat so I could actually hit the attack.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I smoked this little bitch jelly that's grabbing on everybody.
Oh, you did a little bit.
This is also heightened. It should be 46, right?
Yep.
Takes 9.
Takes 9.
But not dead, really? Okay, that's one action. Fuck me.
You can try it again.
You know what?
No.
No. I mean, it does, but I'm gonna... Yeah, fine. It's my last,
Yeah, of that biting words.
Yeah, it's my last... Yeah, that's my last rank 2 spell for the period.
Oh, damn.
But I did hit, so I can catch all of this dick.
Yeah. You almost crit. That would have been sick.
True.
Oh, shit!
Unhand them!
That's... Yeah, fuck. Damn. That's a lot of damage on those dice. Yeah, it's big damage.
Okay, and that's 2 actions, and then I'm going to look at Viper 2, because I believe that Viper 1 can react to anything I do to it, and I'm going to Intimidating Glare Viper 2.
Cool. Yeah, because number 1's immune to it now that you've done it. But you can certainly do it on number 2.
I've critically successed. I'm super sick. That thing should be afraid of me forever.
It is. It is.
And now my turn is over.
I'm sure it'll be afraid of you till the end of its life. Alright, Bastion, you are no longer grabbed because the
I've freed my elven brethren.
Yep.
And all I've been doing this whole time is just talking shit at everything in the room.
You're just saying mean shit to everyone.
That's right. That's my power. I'm the fucking LeBron James Michael Jordan of talking shit.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna go here. I'm going to... So this is the flourish again. This is targeting Zethic.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bag, it's so good when you're here, dude.
I think I have to do the last healing just to make sure he gets up no matter what.
Are you not?
We'll do.
Well, can't you do heals to other people first in an area and then get him after, or does it hit his dead body?
It would hit his dead body.
Yeah.
So he's going to take 29.
Why did you just heal Pondy though?
I should not have healed Pondy. That should go to Zethic. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you were targeting. I mean, I think Zethic.
I can't target Zethic with where he's at.
Oh yeah, it's because of the
Does it manually add 29 health then?
You just click yourself and then you apply healing from the bottom of that.
Yeah, that's fine.
You also lose the thing that you get for being unconscious normally. The dying, whatever.
No longer dying. He's wounded instead of dying now. Yeah.
That's okay. It never got to apply, so that's fine.
This one will be for Remy.
Okay.
waiting for this critical miss that actually breaks my leg.
Nope. Enjoy your 21.
I will.
Am I no longer grappled because I was knocked unconscious, or
No, you're still
Yeah,
you're still in the clutches of the jelly.
I don't have the statuses?
Oh.
I will say that you can still swing at the Viper.
Yeah, that is what I'm going to do either way.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying,
all
I don't
it
have
does
the
is
grapple
make you have to
condition.
roll a DC 5, which I hope you can hit.
Well,
it's out of 20 though. He doesn't get a bonus.
No, I
on
know,
it.
and I know his rolls have mostly been under 5.
just so you know, you did go unconscious, so your weapon is at your feet.
This one's on
It's
me.
just
It's not
one-
letting me target myself, so it's gonna look like Ponty.
Oh. Why is it not letting you target yourself?
It hasn't.
I don't
I've
know.
been able to target myself with battle medicine in a couple sessions either. Or
I will hero point reroll that though.
I think that if you're not targeting anything, you default target yourself.
But I can't untarget. So like once I have something targeted, I can't.
I think
No, hold on.
you just like make a box outside of what you're attacking.
You would just press T again on the same target. It won't untarget.
Oh.
Oh, look! It looks like you're targeting yourself.
Well, I just pressed T. I did not know that was a thing.
Yeah.
So I'm hero pointing to reroll.
Yeah. That's fine.
Classic Foundry Novice.
Okay. Take your 23 healing.
I've done
Oh,
a big.
Did you
Do what?
put battle medicine immunity? I need to put that on myself, right?
I'll apply it. Oh no! It's the square. There's a square. Why is the square there? God damn it!
Oh my
battle
god!
medicine
This...
honestly seems like probably one of the strongest things in Pathfinder because it's like healing without costing spell slots.
It's,
I've healed 70 damage
he's
this turn.
he put a lot of points into stuff to make it good, though.
Oh yeah, this is
Yes,
all
like,
this character does.
even if it's weaker, it's still an incredible ability, right? Like just the ability, like it's just healing without spell slots in combat is.
Yeah, I mean
very strong.
he's a 7 million year old medicine man, walking around brittle bone ass. I think he called himself a walking corpse.
Zethik, it is your turn, and remember, because you went unconscious, your scythe is at your feet. It's on the ground.
Am I still able to pick it up if I'm grappled?
Yeah, it just takes an action, and I guess you lose the grapple. I guess the assumption is that the jelly releases you because it did remove the conditions. So I'm assuming it did that for a reason, or it's having me target. Oh no, that's because it's applied to. It's applied to your bug.
It was applied to me.
I don't know why it's on your bug and not you. That is stupid. It still has Courageous Anthem for some reason.
No, it's not stupid. Crazy's a feral druid.
Oh, god damn it. Alright, well, I'm just going to assume you're not grabbed, and I'm going to move you back. But it is going to be an action to pick up your scythe, if that's what you're going to do.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing that. And I'm going to fuck up this Viper, because it is prone and frightened.
It's Frightened 2, which is the best.
It's Frightened 2, it's a -4 to its normal armor class?
And
All right.
I have the Bane rune that's attuned to Beast, so it's an extra
Hey,
beast
let's
as
go.
well.
And you have bless.
Oh, you're going to fuck this thing up.
Oh, give me that crit, baby. Hey,
Yeah,
and he
there
rolled
we
a
go.
20!
Oh my god, this thing
Its
is
AC is 11!
It was over by 21. Yeah, roll critical this time. Don't forget to roll the
Alright,
critical.
well, I'm going to add a d6 to the crit roll.
Yes. Well, actually, it would be 2d6.
I'm pretty sure this Viper's about to enter the fucking space program because it's
That
gone.
thing.
Oh, actually, sorry, no.
Good night, sir!
Yeah, no, that's fine. This thing, yeah, it's. I'm not even gonna apply it. I'm just deleting it off the
Got
planet.
deatomized. It's
Only
gone.
53
Fucking
damage,
smited.
honestly, casual.
You fucking Thanos snapped that thing out of existence. Because not only that, but it did the deadly too because of the scythe. Yeah, it's paste. It's fucking paste. It's gone.
I hit it with a slashing weapon, but it was destroyed like I hit it with a bludgeoning weapon.
Yeah.
It's just straight
okay,
like
you
you
have
hit it with a deatomizer.
You have a third action.
Punch the thing.
Yeah, give me this, I mean, you still have a bunch of, like, plus. Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Hit him with that bless +1!
This is all my damage, I'm counting it.
Hey, count it. That's the cleric's right.
Oh, can't do that. Oh, well, yep, you hit the 12.
Ouch!
I was just double checking if you could make unarmed strikes with a two-handed weapon wielded, and you can. So. Alright, that is definitely all three of your actions, so it is Pondy's turn.
Well, I was gonna do something fun this turn, but Zethic eviscerated the other snake, but... So I guess, I'm worried about the... I mean, I can't kill that jelly. Alright, Giant Viper. It's gonna... Ooh.
Yeah, there's still one of those.
Yeah. Guess we'll save some spell slots. I don't want to... None of my spell slots are super useful here. Right.
Okay.
Now, counterpoint, Pat.
Uh-huh.
You could split this jelly 3 times.
You need to stop.
Oh god.
Could I?
You need to
I
stop.
mean, you hit it with 3 needles, so you really, like...
Hey!
We crit again? Holy shit, we did.
Damage.
Very cool. And it'll take double.
Good night, shit Viper.
Oh, and it had the fucking weakness to it, too.
No,
Yeah,
yeah. Oh, or that or the bleed damage, because it gets 2 bleed from.
It
It has the weakness from the bleed I put on it.
Yeah, well, yeah. The needle darts add 2 bleed if it crits. I'm gonna move a little bit. I'm gonna move a little bit closer here in case I want to punch this thing next turn, and then end my turn.
I want to punch this thing.
Okay.
By punch it, I mean drop a dead tree on it. Okay.
I like that.
Ooh, it's your turn.
I guess we punch it.
Equip the frying pan.
I'm not hitting it with the frying pan.
Can he canonically hit it with the frying pan while doing unarmed strikes?
That's fine. That's fine.
Ben?
That's fun. Only if he wants to.
Yeah. We'll flavor pan it like we're Guy Fieri. We'll do it.
Yeah, sure. I'm fine with that.
Take it to Flavor Town, baby.
All right. So 1 for movement and this Hunt doesn't even help me on. Does Hunt help me on punches? I don't remember. Are these things immune to precision?
It's any attack, but they are oozes, so they're immune to precision damage. They don't have any vital organs.
Okay. So it's pointless. Yeah, let's just we'll just punch it twice then.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I literally think you're better off punching it twice instead of trying to add precision. Good God. Alright, roll me that critical.
Man.
Holy shit.
That's one hell of a frying pan head.
Jeez, it is. Holy fuck.
It only took 7?
You hit half instead of double?
It might be resistant.
No,
It's not resistant to.
I just hit damage. I didn't hit half.
Has anyone else's melee strike done half?
Yeah, hold on. Let me.
I don't think so.
No, Zethix was doing full damage.
Oh, it's immune to critical hits.
Oh, boo!
Sorry,
Cool.
Honestly, it was still very manly.
it was.
I feel like I knew
Fucking
that.
kick it again!
Yeah.
Punch that bitch! I'm sorry. Oh, he crit it twice.
Critting
Is
me
it? Wait,
and
hold
the
on.
crit thing
It can't be. It
twice.
can't be crit. But doesn't a normal hit become a crit no matter what on a nat 20? Because it just elevates the quality of the hit.
Yeah, it's just going to reduce the damage to whatever it is
okay.
for the normal hit. See,
It makes me sad.
It makes me sad too.
That was like one of the him just smoking it with a frying pan twice. You know what? Hit it with the map -8.
He
He had to move. He had to move.
Yeah.
Damn it! This was the time, dude.
Oh man.
The triple crit frying pan.
Yeah. Well, it didn't like getting smashed in the face, so now it's going to target you.
This is a classic Fen fuck around, just like last fight. Then I need to hear reaction sounds.
To getting hit.
I wanted ones to you also swinging a frying pan into its stupid face.
I'm yodeling while I do it.
Okay, I like that.
Fen, please take that damage.
I will take this damage, thank you. That's a lot of damage!
God damn it. And then it grabs you! You're grabbed. And then you're grabbed, so it's gonna do this.
Pretty sure Fenn's very used to being grappled at this point.
I am.
Fen's used to being in the digestive tract of things.
So please roll me that fortitude save.
Oh! Shit.
Just click it on that box.
Box, thank you.
That's the first time Fen has failed a fortitude save.
No, he failed the disease fortitude
Oh,
check
you're
when he
right.
was throwing that skin around.
No one needs to be
Don't worry.
reminded that.
Nah, it's written in the notes. It's in the notes. Yeah.
Trust me, you failed that fortitude save.
Wait,
That'll come
are you
up
down,
eventually.
Fen? Is that 12 down?
He'll be a 5.
Easy.
Yeah, I'm at 5.
I think he's about to catch another barrage of fucking frying pan.
Speaking
Out
of
here
which,
living my best, not flurry ranger life.
Remy, it is your turn.
Alright, so I'm out of biting words. Let's begin a... Yeah,
Save spell
but
slots in case there's another combat.
I don't have a lot else to do, and I have 3... I'm going to use the level 1 biting words, because I can use it 3 times.
Is that better than a phase bolt if phase bolt is heightened?
Let me look, because I'm actually not sure. Hold on. I need a link phase bolt.
Phase bolt is piercing damage.
2d6. Yeah, I can't phase bolt.
No.
I got a biting words, this bitch. Just gotta keep talking shit, Avic. I'm sorry. Let go of my brother. I rolled a 4 and still hit. That's fucking pog.
It's fun fighting things with no AC, isn't it?
Take 6.
Okay.
I do it again.
Yep, just at the -5.
I said unhand him!
Shit, didn't matter.
Takes another 7. And that's my turn. I think that's it, because the first one's 2 actions and the second one is 1 action.
Yeah.
Yep. Bastien.
We will do.
Did you heal Booyan the first time?
I tried and it failed, but
So
I have my
it's
daily ignore thing.
Yeah, he can choose one person to do it again for the day.
It's always the guy getting digested.
Alright, there you go. Bowie, you play your 25 healing. Okay, so that was 1 action.
And
Because I know
then,
you did the stride thing.
yep, that thing's fucking cooked. I love it. It's not undead, but this should work. Hold on. Yeah, fuck it. We'll give it a shot.
Okay.
Give me a fort save. Yeah.
Yeah, it likes those.
Yeah. I don't have anything that targets anything but fort saves, though, so... That's the best was gonna get.
I just wanted you to get in there and punch it, honestly.
I was tempted to, but... That's gonna be next turn
I
straight.
think Zethic's about to punch this thing into
Oh, I'm about
smithereens.
to punch it 3 times.
Alright, that was all your actions, right, Bastion? Alright, Zethik.
We're punching.
Punchy punch.
I just like the idea of Fen runs up to it, hits it with a frying pan, and everyone's just fucking punching this giant thing. But this is when it's only been split once, right?
Yeah, this one's only been split
This
once.
one had
yeah.
75 health to start with. We're just like in here chain punching it. Takes 15. Ooh, does he hit the minus? Oh, damn.
Almost, though. Almost.
You rolled a 6 and still almost hit it.
Yep.
Yeah. I
Wait,
got,
does
like, a
Pondy finish it by
+10.
punching it to death?
Well, I think it's Bonnie's turn to punch it.
I mean, it's either that or I drop a tree on it or shoot it with a frog tongue, you know?
Yeah, those are all fine. But I mean, punching it is funnier.
Pretty sure my punches are pretty fucking weak, though, aren't they?
With that
Probably only
attitude,
has like 10 health left.
I mean, I have a staff. I can just attack it.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, if you don't want to punch it, that's fine.
I don't even have fucking attack on my goddamn bars. There it is. Staff strike is strike. Strike down. Okay. All right.
Okay. The funny part is you almost critically hit it.
And
Do it again.
We go again.
Oh
no,
my
he didn't,
god.
he didn't minus 5 it, but it still would have been a crit.
-5. Yeah, well, yeah, sorry, I didn't -5.
It still would have been a crit.
He still
This
would
is
have
Yeah.
crit.
the most amount of crits we've ever done is
It is-
against
it
a
is-
target that cannot be crit.
I would say it is still immune to crits, but it will still take 5 damage. And it's
All right,
still
I did not kill it. Someone
This
else.
Frying
is
pan for
how
the
it was
final
meant
blow.
to be.
Frying pan for the final blow.
I need RP here.
Oh wait, why does it say you grabbed? Oh no,
Is he-
because this thing grabbed you.
Yeah, because he's
I am
grabbed.
grabbed. Oh, do I have to? Do I need to escape?
You have to
first?
escape.
First. Okay. Escape.
You've rolled natural 20s on these before, so
Escape.
yeah, you've escaped.
And now he has to
Escape.
map -5, right? Map with,
Yeah, it will be at -5,
Yep.
but I don't think it's going to matter.
Nope. Pan.
Almost
God
a critical hit
bless.
again.
Yodelay.
They're just big sacks of hit points. Wait, why did it roll 2d4?
He's level 4, so he's
Oh,
a
yeah,
march
we're level
class
4,
with an
so
extra damage die.
Correct. Thank you. I forgot
Give
for a
him.
second.
Yeah, it's the old 1-2 back of the pan.
with the Yodelay Hee-Hoo.
All right.
Do we have anything cool being digested?
Dude, listen to the fucking loot the bodies over here.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The fight ended a
Loot the
quarter
boss.
second
Loot the
ago.
boss.
I'm gonna say, is this Epic getting approached to loot the Bussifer?
Yeah, dude.
I don't know. I mean, your party members were getting digested, and we're kind of cool.
What do you mean? I dust off my clothes that look perfect already. Always.
Looting the boss takes an action, but healing you takes 10 minutes, so you know, gotta get the loot in. I will go around and chain treat wounds the party though.
I'll have a little bit of downtime here.
We have
separate
any-
Zethig from Zethig to make sure we can see the health pools. Sorry, what were you saying, Pat?
Did we gain any spectators while we were fighting the denizens of the swamp?
Roll me a perception check.
He's perceiving at a high level.
He is. You don't see anyone.
Oh, unlucky.
Why does it say I must select only one token? I only have one token selected.
You might not.
It looks like I do.
Make a box on nothing, real quick.
We'll try this.
Yeah, let's spread everyone out so that there's no way that it could.
Yeah,
confuse.
now we're all spread out like cheeks.
It's no. Select targets. I click buoy. Buoy's got the thing. Treat wounds. You need to select exactly one token as the healer. Try Zethic. Same thing. Pondy. No. It's
Well, just clear any selections by dragging.
Oh, it's working this time. Nope. So that's Zethic failed. We'll go treat buoy next.
Oh, you might have. I think you were clicked off yourself, so it wasn't like registering that it was you that was trying to perform the action.
Oh, that's weird.
God damn.
Buoy, you can take 33. Pondy.
Oh no.
I rolled a nat 1, I'm sorry.
Pondy, take 1 point of damage.
I almost hit the DC on the nat 1. Do back to Zeth. Just keep treating people.
Yeah, it's just you have to wait the 10 minutes in between.
Only for 18 and Zethic.
You gonna wait another 10 minutes to give him like 5 HP?
Probably not. Pondy, I felt bad. I kind of hurt her, so.
You also rolled the only the 15. Was that intentional?
Yeah, I figured I only fell on a 1, so with how little she was hurt.
Fair enough. Okay. There is no loot. There is nothing in the ooze. There is nothing in the snakes.
Can we take the snakes with us as a prize?
There's something on the snakes.
That you
Honestly,
may
I'm
skin
fine
the
with Bowie carrying around snakeskin. No more humans.
I feel like one of them was pre-skinned.
That's true.
That's true. You may not be able to recover the one that was fucking atomized.
Alright, and snakeskin. Got it.
Yeah, but you can get everything off of the other one. You can get the meat, you can get the bones. Like you can do your thing.
I don't like the idea of your thing being him just like skinning everything that is around after fights.
No, not everything, but the snakes make sense.
I'm just saying that the human skin has been made precedent.
Well, okay, yeah. See, that's fucked up. That's still fucked up. I will defend my stance on that until the day I die. But yeah, the snake is fine. The snake makes sense.
All right. Thinking Knife has done its job, and I am now the proud holder of snake accoutrement.
Okay.
There's not much else left to do. We should continue on to the flower.
Yeah.
Okay. Headed towards the grove. Okay, it takes you another little bit because the survival check to get here wasn't great. But you will arrive around early evening to the place on the map. You arrive at this grove. It is eerily silent. It is calm. You barely hear the sound of the wind brushing the foliage and leaves in the trees. There's like this thick fog that just sort of slowly rolls through here on a constant, seemingly on its own because there is barely any wind or airflow through here. But it is just absolutely silent as you arrive at the bottom right of the map.
I mean, let's go into the grove.
I think we should approach it with stealth because we were warned that they don't want us here from the witch lady body.
Oh, your benediction should be gone, yes?
Yeah, it should be. I clicked off the spell effect on me, but it looks like it didn't do that for everybody.
Yeah, well, because I think I manually applied it to everyone. I'm removing it now. Also, guidance immunity should be gone. I'm just double checking everybody's things. Okay, looks like everybody's good. Cool. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we can stealth up. To me, it's kind of like, if we stealth up, we're, like, pretty committed to, like, knowing this is wrong, where if we walk up, it might be okay, but then we're, like, not stealthy. It's like, I don't know. I think there's merit to both.
We're just here for flowers.
We are just here for a flower.
Perhaps the strategy is to separate into both stealth and unstealth plan.
Correct.
And
I
since
agree.
all of you are absolute dog shit at stealthing, I will stealth.
I'm not anymore.
I'm not
learned how
walking
to be a
around with
sneaky-
fucking frying pan, clanky armor, or creaky bones. Little stink monster can come with me if their stealth is 10 or more.
I have +7.
It's true, you just put points in it to make yourself better at it. Alright, so you guys are kind of splitting up in this way. Who's going where?
Unstealthy will go up this way.
Yeah,
Right,
and
Bash, you guys are headed north, and then...
should
you
we
guys are headed
should we do
west?
an initial stealth roll?
Yeah, if you're going to be stealthing, then yeah, please give me a stealth roll.
He rolled a nat 20 and I rolled a 23.
Andy is
Okay.
the sneakiest fucking.
We're gonna go
Russian.
this way.
Okay, don't forget your bug, Zethic.
One
There's
with
so
the
much-
trees.
So many LOS problems here. Oh man.
Trees are thick.
Out under
Okay.
this tree, behind this
You
log.
gonna perceive some flowers for us, Bastian?
Yeah, I'll look to see, like, keeping an eye out as we go. Would that be,
Okay.
like, seek?
It would be just perception check is fine. You can do seek if you want to. I don't think it matters. Okay. So as you guys can here. I'm gonna move your tokens just a little bit to move you up to where is sort of appropriate. Yeah. And then Remy, did you want to be that far behind Pondy?
No, we'll do like here.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you see, obviously, there's like this big, I don't know, this like wooden amalgamation of a small tree and fungi and plants kind of in the middle here. This is sort of like a raised hill area. The two of you who are stealthing to the west, you see this sort of like little pondish area.
Would you say it's pondy?
No, it's a little pondish area. Pondy's right here. Pondy's a druid.
Oh,
Just like Crazy Meow's a druid. Yeah, and I'm just trying to look at the line of sight, seeing what you guys can see. Okay. Yeah, but you don't see any sign of any violent sword trade. You just see kind of the local stuff that you would expect to see. But yeah, you don't actually see any sort of you don't see what you're looking for, at least not from here.
Yeah, go further in.
Okay.
Looking for lizards, looking for flowers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Thank you.
What do your elf eyes see, Doc Bastion?
What do my elf eyes see?
Okay. Well, let me see. Sorry, BM is consulting his notes. Oh, you know what?
Risk likes to be sneaky too.
So, okay, Rob, I gotta apologize. I was actually wrong about my ruling earlier
What's that?
in regards to using different skills for initiative. I wanted to check myself on that. It can be done on a character basis.
Okay, so if I wanted to start in stealth in a fight, I can roll stealth.
Having said that,
Is that what's happening
if the two
right
players
now?
who did very well on their stealth checks would like to roll stealth when they roll this button, they may do so. Pondy, you can choose to do perception if it's better, but you can also choose to use stealth if you like. But I know Remy's stealth might actually be better than his perception, so feel free to do that. But everybody, please roll me that dice.
I need to find out how to make... Can you set mine if I roll it at that? This is not it's not giving me... It says initiative perception at the top with, like, no way for me to change it.
Oh, you can change it from your character sheet. So if you look on your character sheet, it says initiative +9. The box where it says perception, you can change it to stealth. It gives you a drop-down of skills.
Do we get the 2 from Bowie still? Considering
yes, everyone is still going to get the +2 circumstance or status. I think it's a status from the scouting from Bowie. Everyone's going to get that. So don't forget that +2.
Well, I already forgot it, but I'm still generally happy with my roll, so I'll just leave it.
Okay. Kind of want them to. Oh, I think I changed it in the. Some of them are better. In fact, most of them are worse. That's it. All right.
We see that now, one.
Oh, that's a lot of them.
Okay.
I have a question about the beginning of this combat.
Okay.
Are Pondy and I essentially like stealth to begin the combat?
As far as you know, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Bastion, you hear you hear rustling amongst the trees and the foliage, and all of a sudden you just get this... You hear this, like, low guttural growling sound, and your hair stands up on edge. You are immediately on alert. What would you like to do?
I will call out in Draconic that...
They speak Uruxi.
Huh?
Lizard folk, they speak Uruxi, according from what I looked up on Wanderer's Guide.
Oh, if they speak Uruxi, I don't have that. I was just going by what your creator said.
They might know both. I don't know if Lizard folk might know both, but...
It's both.
I'll call out in Draconic. We're looking for... what was the name of the clan here? Wychmere clan?
Bloodfen.
Bloodfen. Coming here for the Bloodfen clan, looking for some flowers.
Okay.
In Draconic. We'll try diplomacy.
Okay, so you're trying to make an impression?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a roll.
Is that in the quick macro thing? It's not. So...
It should, but I think you need a target. Just roll me diplomacy. Okay. Anything with your 2 other actions?
I don't want to cast a spell, even though it would be probably smart to. And yeah, just try to make it seem like we're here friendly. Because we're not, explicitly not.
Okay. Oh, I didn't start the encounter. It's okay. So use your actions. Great. Remy, you hear Bastion say something in a language that... Oh wait, do you speak Draconic? Let me double check. Okay, so you understood what he said. But you don't see anybody or anything.
So I don't like see anything over on this side of this area.
Nope.
Okay, I am going to continue to try to stealth up here to the high ground.
Okay.
Above where they are.
When you get there, go back one.
Yeah, sorry.
Just in case you want to. Oh, wait, your movement is 30, isn't it?
Yeah, his movement's 30.
My movement's extra, yeah.
Okay, but when you get there, before you finish your move, you notice that there is a... Can you see him? No, you can't. Okay. There is a red-scaled, very large lizard man hiding up on this hill area that you hadn't seen previously, but since you're so close, now you see him. But you do see him before you get right next to him. So if you would like, because you still have 5 movement left of that stride action,
right.
I just want to make sure the information of that.
Well, I don't see him on my in game. That's why I'm at, like.
Oh, you don't see him?
Correct.
I can see him.
He's right next to you. Oh,
I
you
can
don't see.
How can I can see that? That doesn't make much sense.
That doesn't make any sense.
Hold on one second. Let me move to where Pondy is and see what happens. Oh, see, now I can... That's weird. There's some weird thing happening here.
There must be a wall or something.
Okay, I can see him now.
Okay.
Is he looking at me, or is he looking down at them?
He is not looking at you. You think that your stealth checks were pretty successful. You see he is looking down at where you know Bastion and the rest of the crew were.
And they haven't fought yet? Like that, they're not fighting yet? Then I continue to just like stealth and hide down here behind this log.
Okay, I'm actually just going to delete
the line of sight stuff is just kind of messing up my
Yeah, well, it's a little extravagant. I didn't realize it was as extravagant, but I got rid of all of it, so that should be fine.
So yeah, I'm gonna try to stay hidden down here.
Okay, so you've moved here. You have a third action, or you're just not gonna, you're just gonna stay hidden, is what you're gonna do?
I am giving Bastion the chance to begin this fight without it being a fight, while also being in an advantageous position. So with my last action, I try to use hand signals to Pondi to show that I'm trying to hide. Even though I am sure that Pondi won't understand and will do something dumb.
Okay.
Pondi makes a bunny out of her hands.
Okay. Yeah, so Pondi sees some symbols. Pondi, I don't know if you really understand what Remy is trying to tell you, but I think that's up to your interpretation. But cool, that's your turn, Pondi. It is your turn.
Pondi does recognize that Robin's trying to stay stealth, but I will go up next distance to where trying to figure out what's going on because I heard Bastion, but I didn't understand Bastion because he said it in Draconic. Do I see the lizard folk from here?
You see this one.
Do I recognize him?
No.
Okay.
No, you do not.
I will be behind the log with Rob while we figure out what's going on. I do recognize that Rob was trying to remain stealthy. And that I will end my turn there.
You hear shouting in Draconic. Those of you who can speak Draconic hear, "They smell of them! Take them out quickly!" And this one is going to fire his blowgun at Bastion.
Yo, Root. I'm a friend.
I'm gonna put you as off guard to this because you were definitely not expecting this. He was hidden, and he's still gonna miss, so it didn't even matter. Cool. Okay, that's its turn.
Well, we're definitely in combat.
Should are we supposed to be able to see where that got shot from?
He should be. I did toggle his. Oh, sorry, I forgot to remove the hidden state. You should be able to see it now.
Nope.
We see one.
He's right here in this door.
Yeah, I see him. I see him.
Oh, now I see it. Okay, it just popped up. Okay.
Okay, it might be taking a second. Sorry, but that's the one that did the blowgun. What is this guy gonna do? I think he's going to ignite you.
They're all just like, trying to hit Bastion because Bastion tried to be friend.
Alright, Bastion, please take 5 fire damage.
Hold on, do I still have the thing? That might have been when I was a wizard. It was when I was a wizard. Unfortunate.
I just think it's funny that you're getting punished for trying to be nice.
I don't think he's being punished. I think he's just in front. Zethic, it is your turn.
What is, like, our intention in this encounter here?
Remember, you can
Are you
always...
asking us? They literally shot a blow dart and then lit Bastion on fire.
I did call out to them that we're here to be friendly, and they called out to attack us in the same language.
So, like, is this like...
Okay, so two things.
Nathan was very specific. They said you smelled of them.
Yes, yes, that was a specific thing that I would like to remind everybody of. Number two, you can always choose, if you're using melee weapons, you can always just choose to, like, knock someone out instead of, like...
Yeah, that was mostly my question. Like, are we approaching this with lethal or non-lethal?
I think ideally non-lethal, but...
I'll let you know that I'm not necessarily going to attack with melee weapons.
No, I know, I'm just saying.
Okay. Is there like a button I have to toggle for non-lethal damage?
No. We just won't consider them dead when they get knocked to 0 hit point.
I'll just walk up to this one, the Stargazer, just whack it with my, like, the back end of my scythe, I guess. This thing's got a highness.
No, you rolled a 3 to be fair.
Oh yeah,
It does not have a high AC.
You have a third action.
Well, that's my turn.
Alright. Bowie.
Alright, Lizard Folk, Stargazer, or... Well, okay. Do I have line of sight on Defender number 1 over here?
No, you don't know that there's a defender up here.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that this whole arena is a bunch of non-knowers, except for the defender knows you guys are there.
Yeah.
Okay. So the only one I know about is this Stargazer.
I think you know about the scout, kinda.
Yeah,
I think it's in cover though.
He's just farther away, and you're right. He's definitely under like some tree cover, so he's a little.
Oh no, he's fucking not. I'm gonna hunt him.
Oh, okay. Are Mr. Ranger and your fancy combat tricks?
My fancy, this is the first time I've ever actually used this specific trick.
Yeah.
So
what, the ability to shoot from like 500 yards away?
No, the ability to ignore cover when I'm shooting at things. Alright.
Holy shit.
Get domed.
Alright, he might just be fucking dead. Roll me some damage. Holy shit.
That is the crit though. That has the 2 in it.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm just gonna roll the... Yep.
See ya!
Yep.
That's my turn.
To the neck. Okay.
Yeah, but it was a non-lethal crit to the neck.
No, range. That's
Smile?
absolutely dead.
Surely he's just unconscious and dying, not dead.
Right.
Surely
Yeah.
Surely he's napping.
They get PC rules, right? We could save them.
When I shoot people, they get really tired and they go to sleep.
Okay. Oh, I don't think they have that kind of range on their blowguns. Oh, they do not. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Okay. This one is going to leap off of the hill.
Classic blunder, Pondy.
Why is this my fault?
No, I'm saying he just blundered. We have the high ground. Just like he's just Anakin right now.
Oh, is he still heading or no? No, he's not. Okay. And he will miss horribly. Right?
Oh, I don't like that that says disarm and trip.
I'm fine with you saying no, since obviously I didn't ask. Did we have time to get focus rules back or no?
Yeah,
I didn't.
you spent a lot. You spent a lot of time doing treat wounds, so
Okay.
you would have been able to focus. That's fine.
Okay.
That isn't the same lizard folk scout, or did 2 die?
2 died. Lizard Folk
Okay,
2,
okay,
Scout
okay.
2 died. You see in the chat, it says Lizard Folk Scout 2 in parentheses takes 20 damage.
Yeah, gotcha.
All right, Zethic, please take 6.
Wait, why did Zephic also take 6?
Because I'm on fire, I imagine.
Oh,
Did
no,
AoE?
I don't know why. It's not AoE. I don't know why it did that.
Maybe it was just
When you're
multiple
mounted,
targets
you-
because they're on top of each other.
Yeah,
It might be because you're mounted, because you're on top of it. Yeah, it's okay. Bastion, it's your turn.
Can I make him kneel also? Damage me? Which one was it?
The one on top. No, it's the far one.
Yes,
Oh,
far
okay,
side.
okay.
Right, it was out of your aura, so no.
I will move to here.
Okay. One second. You moved.
Reactive strike. Okay.
Got his ass.
Yep. Please take 5.
Classic.
And then I will cast Bless. And I don't have the actions for it, but I'll say we're not here to fight, but we will. And then I think this works now.
You're trying to drag Blessor onto yourself?
I was trying to. So when I did Benediction, it like put something in chat that I could just click on, but this is not.
Yeah. Well, I put it on you, so you got it. Okay. Remy.
Okay, I have a question. Will this tree, if I stepped over here and attacked across to this lizard folk defender, will this tree create cover for me from the rest of them?
Yeah.
So we're gonna walk over here. I'm just gonna do this and assume I have cover here from Scout 3-1 and Stargazer 1 and Stargazer 2, and then we're gonna hit Defender with something. Hold on. Also, while I'm walking, I make hand signals to Pondy that Pondy won't understand.
Okay.
And I force barrage the Lizard Folk Defender with the other 2 actions.
Okay. So roll the damage
it's
twice.
just 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah. It only rolls them once at a time, so just roll the damage twice.
Takes 7.
Yep. All right. Pondy, it's your turn. Oh, and I think to elaborate on your question earlier, you don't recognize any of them specifically because I know what you're asking for. But they are red. They are blood-fed.
Questionable blue images.
Yeah.
Brother, sometimes you just gotta take what the stock image is for the creature out of the beast.
Yeah. also in cover, I suppose, here.
Yeah.
Well, and we're high ground also, right? Compared,
Yeah.
because they're all. Is this guy low ground also?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are both on high ground.
To go about this. I think I'm gonna try and help Bowie with this defender.
Okay. Okay, let me give him off guard and then go and roll the damage.
Oh,
Holy fuck. He's Omega dead.
Now Pondy has to make the hand signals back.
Bonnie makes some random animal shapes with her hands back at Rob.
Stink Force Alpha is really working out right now.
This one, it's his
The
turn.
Navy Smeals.
He is going to take an action to pull something out. And you can see that it is a horn. And he is going to blow it as his second action.
Does that count as manipulating something? For the
Oh, do you
purposes
have-
of reactive strike?
Yes, it does.
Nice.
It's still going to go off, but yeah, you'll get your reactive strike.
It's just like a normal attack roll, right?
Yep, but it's not affected. It's at the full. It's at the full attack bonus. There's no multiple attack penalty for it.
I didn't target.
You did not.
Would that have critted?
I don't know. Can you just target and reroll it?
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
That's
Didn't
fine.
matter
But
anyway.
yes, it would have crit though, just so you know. Oh fuck!
You don't blow any horns in my face.
yeah, no. I
Yeah,
asked if
you'd
it would
never
crit because it
yank
does
your
say
horn
that.
in front of Zephic.
It does say that it interrupts the action if I do get a crit.
Oh, let's go.
What reactive strike says it interrupts the action if you crit? Oh, okay.
It says if your attack is a critical hit and the trigger is a manipulate action, you disrupt that action.
Okay.
He's like,
Ooh,
all of them have
different.
horns now, though.
I mean, they did before the combat, but you know.
It's also my turn.
No. Oh wait, you're right. You were after the Stargazer. I'm so sorry.
Holy fuck, you hit that thing for fucking 38 damage.
Yeah, my bad. You're right. It is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna assume that all the Stargazers have horns and go for the other one.
That's true, man. Fucking Stargazers, man. Classic horn blowers. That's not a crit.
Are you going for a non-lethal
You
here?
only hit it for 22 damage.
That's like, are you going for non-lethal here?
Absolutely not. They set me on fire. My
Okay.
patience is run very thin at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Bowie?
You know what hates being
Are we
lit on
good?
fire? Rats.
Yeah.
Alright.
In the flash of a couple
no.
seconds, 3 of these guys just got murdered from like full HP. These scouts would be terrified.
Yeah, what's one round supposed to be like 10 seconds? 6 seconds?
6 seconds.
We're gonna go after this scout number 3 over here. Do I want to? Yeah, I want to do this. So
Okay, I have
this
a
is
point of order
basically-
question for DM. If Scout 1 tries to pull a horn on Zephic, can he reactive strike that one too?
Well, yeah.
I think so, because I took my
Oh,
turn.
God
He has
bless.
his reaction back. So yeah.
Boop boop boop. Okay. Gross.
Okay.
Alright. What the dog doing?
Are you done with your turn?
Okay.
What's happening?
That was all of his actions.
Yeah, he said
I said it. Yeah, that's all right.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Oh, did I not? Did I not like actually say out loud what my first action was?
I didn't hear anything. That's why I was.
Reloading the crossbow. Sorry.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, this one is going to blow its horn. And then move there.
Tragic.
This one's going to attempt to move, so go ahead and attack it. Okay. And 15. This one's gonna get off the map.
Oh, but I was gonna murder it!
You should try and get the last one to surrender before you kill it.
Okay. Bastion.
I will double stride to walk up. Just gonna try to bash him over the head. Do you need a feature to like change your grip or manipulate an item as you stride? Or can anybody do that?
I don't. The only thing I know you can do on a stride is you can pull something out. I think changing grip is just a straight action.
Okay.
Big old man hit. Caned him on the side of the head. Told him he was
lost
bad.
it too.
Remy.
I wish you would have gone to a different spot so that I could actually get a... Can I yell something at the scout on my way to where I'm going? Like if I run here to here, right? Which is 35, so this is 2 actions to do. And it's flanked now. But can I yell something to the scout during that run?
Just like speaking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I yell to it, surrender now or you will not leave here alive. And then Man, non-lethal hits are not really my style, but I will attack it with my rapier.
Okay.
But also, because it's off guard, because it's flanked, I get a sneak attack bonus to this.
Yeah, well, the sneak attack doesn't give you any bonus to hit, but if you do hit, it'll do
it's
the
damage,
D4.
yeah.
Yeah, the D4
Now, how do I actually... Like, I haven't swung at anything, so hold on one sec.
On your character,
Is
go
it on
to
my
the
character sheet?
actions. The actions thing on your character sheet, yeah.
Yep. Go to rapier.
Ah, here we go.
Strike. I've already made the target off guard. Okay.
So I hit it, and then
Damage.
yeah, but this is where I add the 1d4.
Yep.
Oh, it's already on here, sick.
I would say it should be on there already.
It takes 10. I want it to be non-lethal, ideally.
Okay.
So it's
4.
it's incapacitated now.
Yep.
So one ran away, the other 3 or 4 died, and
Yeah, you guys demolished the other ones. One got away, and this one is incapacitated. You are out of combat. Let me remove the bless. And there's no other lingering things.
And I want to tell Zephic, I know it doesn't help to leave it alive, but it may have information that we need.
Have it your way, I suppose.
Okay.
What it yelled at Bastion, we need to know what it thinks we smell of. Why it would attack us on sight.
Probably smelled fucking fen after he carried that skin around.
How dare you?
I've had a bath.
Why are you talking like that now? That was weird.
Hmm?
Why'd you talk like a fancy, like a dandy there?
You did go full British for a second there.
I'm sorry.
It's huge little brother energy, like copying his brother.
But he's the big brother, I'm the little brother.
That was good. Okay. So, that happened.
Any signs of the flower that in the area?
Are you going to, like, explore the rest of the map?
Yeah.
Okay. No.
Well, is that just the shortcut to the answer? There is no flowers, what you're saying?
You don't see any violent sword shade. You know what it looks like, you don't see it.
And we can just assume that we've searched, like, this entire map space?
And that it is the right space?
Yep. That is the information you have. Yep.
Maybe it only comes out at night or something?
Or perhaps we were set up.
Maybe we should start by unconsciousing this man that we have laying on the floor.
Before that, I'd like to heal us first, and then we'll heal him.
Well, everyone has rope. Can Bowie come bind this scout, please?
Yep, doing that.
I'm gonna start healing. Just yell at me if there's not time and it interrupts.
You have time. There's not that much healing to do.
Yeah, we straight up killed 3 things in a course of like 2 turns.
Yeah, the XP calculator is not always great.
Fen instantly shot one in the neck.
Oh, wrong thing.
I crushed one, and then Zethic cut 2 in half.
The one trying to get the horn getting killed as it brought out the horn was fucking crank.
Yeah, fucking narratively, that entire encounter was like 12 seconds.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
But Bastion tried. Stink Force Alpha fucking stealthed around the side.
Our damage rolls were high, and we hit like everything, which is why it felt like everything kind of fell over. Their health did feel a little low, but
Zethic, are you fine or are you not fine? I can't really tell with the mount.
I'm like okay-ish. Like missing like 12 health or something.
We'll heal you one more time. And this will be for our friend after we are topped up. I can't target him, so I'm just going to target myself. I don't think I can target him.
You definitely can.
Oh, I have to... What?
Just mouse over and hit T. Perfect.
Well,
Fuck,
that's enough to
shitty
get him
healing.
alive.
Absolutely
That's perfect.
This is like just enough to keep you alive. Edge of death, torture shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that we want me to be the person who talks to it based on.
It's either you or Bastion.
Hold on, let me look at
my speak to them.
My action list. Do we want? If I can intimidate information out, and I'm very good at it.
I'm not really good at most social things, like diplomacy at the best, and that'd do well for us.
What is diplomacy under? Is it in the downtime one?
It's in core skills. I just was looking there.
Oh, I'm just looking at the...
Like the actions? I think the action is make an impression. Which is an exploration.
You're the best in your party. Alright. I give him a little face slap to wake him up, Crixian. Oh, is the DM asleep?
No, I said okay.
Oh, you didn't mic up.
Oh, sorry.
I immediately ask, what is it that we smell of that had you attack us on sight? And I'll hit a make an impression on him. Actually, is coerce better? We'll just do make an impression. I want to be a little bit intimidating, but not. I rolled a nat 20.
Okay. Well, lucky for you, you rolled the 20, because otherwise you would have failed the DC on that.
Well,
he just kind of looks at you, and then he looks at Bowie, and he goes, him. And he spits at Bowie's feet.
fucking fantastic.
Right. The skinning the guy coming back and biting us.
I'm sorry. What about him?
He stinks. Stinks
Without a
of
doubt.
crocolisk.
Of what? Wait, what did he say?
Stinks of crocolisk.
But he's an elf. What do you mean?
No. Crocolisk. And he spits at his feet again.
So you know of the large crocodile?
We know. We kill.
Well,
Everyone.
we smell of it because we killed a very large crocodile.
No, he smell because he won. And he spits again. Or he tries to, but he's running out of saliva.
Are these crocodilian people or
No,
crocodiles?
They're lizard folk.
No, I'm asking the thing he's talking about.
He's talking about crocolisk. He's talking about the
He's talking about how he took the skin off of the gator person and then
That's what I'm
got a
trying to
disease
determine.
from it.
I'm just making sure. Because we killed one.
I ask,
Right.
is there any way to heal him of this crocodilian scent?
He kind of smirks and he goes, yes. Knife. In throat.
I hit him with a demoralize so he stops being such a fucking mouthy little bitch.
Okay.
I critically succeed at frightening him.
Okay. So he is -2 on like all of his checks and stuff.
Tell us if you know how to heal him of this.
Besides what this guy's saying, we have no reason to think that Fenn is sick with something.
He smells something on Fen
Yeah, that's all we. Yeah,
that got them to instantly attack us from distance.
I mean, we do know he handled things that were weird.
He sort of screams out, "If you're going to kill me, fucking kill me!" And he's like pissing his pants at this point. You have terrified him, but yeah, that's how he responds.
I believe we have reached the end of the information he can give us about being attacked. How about this? Do you know where we can find? Was it Sword Shade? The plant.
Violent sword shade.
We were told we could find Sword Shade in this clearing.
Do not know what you speak.
Describe the flower.
Well, don't you have a picture of the flower to show him?
I don't know that I have a picture of it, but I would describe it. If I have a picture, I don't remember getting one. I would share it. I just don't think I do.
He doesn't know.
Very well. I have nothing else to learn here.
Andi's gonna sigh, jump down off the little hill she was on, and... Do you know where Grisk is? He'll know.
How do you know this name?
He's my friend.
You are no friend of ours if you murder us like this.
You lit the elf man on fire. You started it.
And we will finish it.
That's enough, and I punch him in the kidney.
Okay.
I'm not trying to kill him. I'm trying to get him to not be so mouthy while he's supposed to be frightened.
Well, I mean, if you punch him, he's gonna go unconscious.
You know what? Yeah, fuck it. I'm in.
Okay.
I punch him back unconscious.
Yep.
Oof.
That's enough of that. And I walk off a little bit.
Okay.
He may be a stink baby, but he's our stink baby. You will not speak to him like that.
I mean, we know a horn was blown. Do we see any...
No, the horn didn't get blown. Zephic.
Yeah, yes,
that...
no, the other one.
One
The
of them
other
did
one.
blow.
Oh, he did, got
yeah.
it, and then he ran away, okay.
Can I roll a perception check for any... Do I hear anything, see anything, possibly responding to that call?
You can certainly try.
Let's try to get some high ground just in case.
Okay. You don't see anything.
Gonna suggest we go up here.
Zephic, I think you may wish to dispose of this one the way you did the others. And I follow Bastion up the hill.
I'll let my bug, like, rip out his throat and then walk away.
Oh, yeah, Zephic is probably hungry. He's a hungry boy.
Is there any... Can I spend, like, a little bit and try to, like, carefully examine Bowie to see if, like, anything is off with him? Like,
You
medically?
can't. Nothing's gonna turn up.
Okay.
You've already run him down. Sorry, I should say you've already checked on him in that way.
It's been a couple days. You never know. Stuff can be latent. But asymptomatic.
Is there any significance to the, like, the big ritualistic circle here, or is that just part of the map?
You don't know.
Is there actually writing on it? Or, like, runes?
No. What are you guys doing?
I think
Wondering
we
if we
want to
should-
examine whatever this is.
Yeah, I was wondering if we should either look around here, or if we should follow where that scout went.
I'm gonna send out a detect magic ping if we're gonna stay here.
You're casting Detect Magic? Yeah. Okay. There's kind of a thin... Like, just kind of everything in the area is magic. The fog, the ground, there's just kind of a permeating magic presence here. Just in the area. Not any, like, one specific item or anything like that. In fact, you're not getting anything from all of those stones. Those are just stones. Yeah, just kind of a general presence.
Wait, he feels a general presence of magic, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. I say, I mind link to Bowie. And I say, I think that we got set up.
So who told us to get the
Augie told us it was here.
I mean, if this is the grotto, I
you
know
can't
like
hear
it only
you
comes
can't
here.
hear any of this stuff. This is just me and Bowie in Mind Link.
Right.
Because I know that Pondy won't want to hear me saying it, and I know that it's that people don't love that I came into that like skeptical of her immediately.
So now that we're here, how do you want to play it?
If the Sword Shade isn't here, we need to be incredibly skeptical of anything related to Augie.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Abig.
It would have mattered if I didn't hear.
No, I know. If there's other actions, I just like this is just I trust him as much as like narratively. I think that you as people should know I feel that way, but I don't think your characters should hear me saying it.
I think, despite them blowing the horn, we may want to camp here at night. Maybe it only blooms at night or something. Like, to my knowledge, this only grows in one spot, and if this is that spot, we should spend a little while here.
Perhaps we should take this like very high ground as our
That's
camp
what I would
space.
think we should do. Like, if we make it to night here, and nothing seems to be visible, or we don't see any, like if we rest here, we need to have people keeping watch.
Well, out of character, it's best that I rest because I'm missing a lot of like if we can get a long rest, I'm missing a lot of spells. I put in work on the jellies.
In 2E, can you still like rotate a watch with rest where like you sleep for 6 hours, 2 hours of it you're awake on watch, and that's okay, or no?
Yeah, no, don't worry, we're going to get to your watch order. That is going to be very important tonight.
Aww. Okay.
I'm moving you all up to your campsite. Okay. You're going to wait until evening?
We are going to test Bastion's theory that it may only bloom at night.
Okay. You set up camp. You set up a fire. You set up your tents. All of the usual things to your little cots, your little bedrolls.
I want to preemptively throw down. I can cast light, and it just lasts until my next day. I want to throw a light orb down here.
Well, you have to cast light on an object.
I could like cast it on a bush down there, or like on a rock and just toss it down there.
Okay.
And then one like up in here, and then one like where we came from.
I'm pretty sure you can only have one.
You can have up to 3. Or was that a different spell?
You're thinking of
light?
like there is like a 3 light orb spell. I forget the name of it. But I don't think that's light.
No, apparently light is just one. There, yeah, I was thinking of the other one then.
You can only make an object glow.
No, you can have up to 4.
I'm looking.
Like, if you cast a spell, we already have 4 lights active.
Light, you create an orb of light that sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius. If you create the light in the same space as a willing creature, you can attach the light to the creature, causing it to float to near that creature.
I don't see why it would say you can have, if you have 4, it dismisses 1 if you couldn't have 4.
So it's 1 orb. You don't actually. You also don't have
different
to pass it on
spells.
thing. Yeah, you guys are looking at different spells.
Yeah, I'm looking at just light, and it's what Crixian just said. I'm not sure what.
Yeah.
Can you link the one you have in your spellbook?
I'm looking at his spellbook too. I think
it's this last sentence here. You can just dismiss the spell.
Oh, it says you can have 4 light spells active.
Okay, so you wanna put a bunch of lights up?
Yeah, I don't want them to be on us, but I want them to be out there so that if people are sneaking about, we'll cast shadows and we might be able to see them easier.
Okay.
Figure I'll toss one
that's
like in
that's
each
not
direction.
even in the archives site that you can have 4 of them.
It's like a. I don't see why you would have that last sentence if you couldn't have 4 though.
Yeah, no. The implication is that you can have up to 4.
I think it's because in the remaster they combined light and dancing light into be 1 spell. And dancing lights you could have up 4.
So dancing lights are 4 orbs, but they have to stay within a certain range of each other or something like that.
Just like a remaster change then, probably.
Okay. You wait till evening. It's dark, except it's all lit up with a bunch of super-powered flashlights. Cool. Nothing happens. Are you guys going to stay here a while, or were you just waiting until it got dark?
I think we probably wait.
The first time we wait until it's dark, and then if it's not here, we would rest before moving on.
Yeah, we're gonna be here all night anyway. It's just
Okay, so it gets dark, and you're sticking around the entire night to stay here and rest. Okay. I need watch order.
Okay, I think Fen and I watch first. We're able to communicate things to each other telepathically, essentially. It makes sense for us to do watch at the same time.
How many rotations of the watch would it take for spell slots to come back?
It doesn't matter because you're just resting. You'll get your spell slots back in the morning. You just spent 2 hours of your 8-hour rest on watch.
So we have to have 4 rotations.
Yes.
I think that let Fen and I go together first, and then Fen can do them with other people. I think well, hold on. If we do 2 groups of 2 with 5 people, maybe the marshals go twice.
You have to get 6 hours of sleep.
Oh, out of 8? So people will have to do it by themselves once, or we can go with 2 people once.
Yeah, you can both go on the first one, and then everyone just also takes a turn after you. You can do that.
It doesn't have to be us first.
Which watch order? So it's second and third would probably second or third would be the darkest point in the night.
I mean, I guess that's a question. Does anybody not have dark vision?
I do.
I have dark vision.
Brother, you lit up this place like a fucking New York Times Christmas tree.
Sure, but
they might of bright light.
Sure, but that's a ways out, right? So they might find a darker patch to sneak through.
Okay, I'm just saying there is plenty of light.
Okay. I mean,
in fact, I think there's so much light that I don't even think dark vision counts here because you're just using regular vision at this point.
I want to go either second or third so that it's if the moon's out, it's peak at night to look for flowers.
Yeah, I'll take whichever one he doesn't because again, I've
a bunch of nature knowledge, like I would be more likely
So
to recognize the flower than Zethic would.
Ben and I, then one for Bastion, one for Pondy, and then Zethic last.
Yeah, I think that works best.
Do you want to do first or second, Pondy?
I'll go after the elves.
Okay, so it's Remy and Bowie, Pondy, Bastion, and Zethic. Correct?
Yeah.
Yar.
Okay. Go ahead and Remy and Bowie, give me perception checks. Okay.
Not great.
Your watch passes uneventfully.
I made sure to say to Bowie during our watch, I knew you shouldn't have taken that. I knew you should not have taken that skin, Bowie.
I'm after the elves, not Bastion.
Oh, okay. Pondy. You give me a perception check.
Oh no, I'm gonna hero point that. I'm gonna hero point my perception check.
Oh, so you still have one?
I haven't used one all night, yeah.
Okay.
I think that the two of used them are, it was Zethic and Bowie.
Yep.
Yeah, good enough. It's a lot better than a fucking 13.
Okay.
That was a nat 1. That's a fail.
Your watch passes uneventfully.
Uh-oh.
Does he see any flowers if he's able to?
I said what I said. His watch passes uneventfully. Bastion, go ahead and give me your perception check. Okay.
Man, we have plus 10 too. That's so bad.
Okay. Do you want for posterity? Do you want to hero point it?
I hero pointed in the first combat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Otherwise, Zethic was dead.
So, your watch starts just as the moon hits the top of the sky. And lucky for you, the DC is not very high. So, you're sitting here under the light as the moon hits the top of the sky into view. Even with your light spells in the surrounding area, everything just starts to darken. Everything starts to darken. And it sits there and it slowly just gets dimmer second by second, slowly. Very slowly. But as that happens, you begin to see spectral, like, these blue, airy wisps begin to form. They start to come out of the ground. And at first it just looks like fog, but then you realize it's starting to take shape. As throughout this entire grove, these large tulip petaled flowers just begin to bloom in this deep blue purple shade. Just huge floral, like, fields of flowers, like so much that it's just occupying almost every square inch of this grove. As the violent nightshade just begins to manifest itself, as it indeed does only bloom in the moonlight.
Okay, I was told it was Violet Swordshade.
Sorry, yes, Violet
Okay,
Swordshade.
if it was called Nightshade, it would make more sense for us to wait. Yeah, okay, now it makes sense.
Sorry, it is Violent Swordshade. The DM is I don't know, it's like a trope, Nightshade.
I appreciate
flower.
it. Yeah, I appreciate it.
I would like to harvest a bunch of it and shove it in my preserving bag.
Cool. Absolutely.
And then return to my watch.
Okay. You return to your watch, and you sit down with your bag in hand, and you notice something. Bowie is gone. And that is where we're going to end the session.
God damn it.
Oh no!
Yeah, let me mute.
Oh no!
It wasn't me, I didn't fuck up the watch, let's go.
All right, stream fam. That's the end of our session. I will see you guys next time. This will be uploaded later. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting us. Later, guys.